Is there sound now? I would freaking mute myself, wouldn't I?
You gotta start over.
Dang it. Is there sound now? There should be sound. All right, let me know if there's still no sound, but yeah. Hi, folks. I guess I'll repeat everything I was just saying.
You better.
Oh, well. Epic says, good to see Chris. Hope everything's going well, man. Glad you have time to do PCG related stuff again.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. I was just explaining that Chris has been doing some slave labor for us. He had he for the last few days has been staying here at my house where we have been working him to the bone, making him he's basically been a screen factory, just nonstop working to churn out like an absurd number of screens. PCG screens.
Right, because when we left off, we were kicking the desk. You kicked your own desk, causing an earthquake for these people.
What, you don't kick your own desk?
I try not to.
Well, you don't know what you're missing.
Well, I guess not. Listen, but we were about halfway done with the amount of screens because I had, for some reason, decided that I was going to do 76 screens.
Mm-hmm.
And we had done 38. And that's where we left off. So, my goal was to finish the rest of the screens. Meaning, I've had to make 38 screens in, 3 days?
Yeah. It's been a fun ride. The first day, on Sunday, Chris started at freaking 3 o'clock, and it's and then I was sitting here working on the PCG video, the one that just came out, and which is a theory about this game. But anyway, I'm sitting here, and Chris starts at 3 o'clock, and by the end of the night, he had done 13 screens, and he was like, "All right, I have to work tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be able to do less tomorrow." But then he did more screens the next day. He worked and then immediately went into screens. You should have seen his face. He was so he was he made so many screens. You don't understand.
I made 38 screens over 3 days, and one of the reasons was that now I've been here, I have access to Zach's iPad, so I was able to kind of complete the screens in roughly the same style that I had with the previous screens. They've been done at a much quicker pace, so we're all going to find out in real time what they look like.
Heck yeah.
But I kind of had ideas brewing for a while, and kind of wrote those out previously, and then just had to make the screens. So
heck yeah. So what we're gonna do here in this stream is, Chris, if you are amenable, we are going to play some of those screens.
That's right.
It is my contention that I will beat all of them in within an hour and 16 minutes, at an average rate of 2 minutes per screen. Chris, for some reason, doubts my abilities. I cannot fathom why, but I look forward to proving him wrong.
Well, so that's going to happen. But I think before we do that, everyone needs a recap of where we're up to in the story, because it's been quite a while.
Oh, yeah, one of the classic Chris recaps.
Go ahead.
Before you start, I just wanted to mention, I'm going to try and, respond to chat whenever I can, but I'm going to be mostly, since we're playing a PCG, I'm probably going to miss most messages. So the ones I will focus on are ones that are, directly related to what we're... if there's a screen and someone gives me a suggestion or, has a question about this, the screen or what we're talking about, those are the ones I'm going to, zero in on and respond, or be most likely to respond to. So just wanted to get to that. And now, let's do the recap.
Here's a twist. Let's see, because I can do a recap, and look, and I've done many a recap, and I think I could do one right now, but what if you did the recaps?
Oh, Oh.
What do you recall about the narrative thus far?
Oh, putting me on the spot. Oh my goodness.
Springing it on you.
Oh, I'm gonna be caught flat-footed. All right, let's do this. So, let's do this. All right, so the game started so. This is PCG Anniversary Special 2. The game starts with Zach the character, not me, but like the fictionalized version of me, Zach the character, right? Anyway, so the game starts with Zach on the starship Tabernacle, which is the Balzac Globotron's ship, and he was just sort of there mysteriously. He just kind of had to he's just like, why am I here, right? Why am I on the Tabernacle? And the crew of the Tabernacle, which is like Balzac Globotron and those guys, they're just gone. So, but anyways, he didn't really notice that. It was just like, it's just like, okay, I'm just here. Anyway, so Zuvak contacts him, and it's like, hey, you gotta save President John F. Kennedy, the current president of the United States. And I'm like, okay, sure. So I had to fly to this planet where current President John F. Kennedy was being chased by a dinosaur, and I had to in order to save him, the only way was to put him into the digitize him and put him into the sand annotizer, which is like a little device that makes notes in sand, but apparently it can also digitize presidents. So then I had to return to the Earth urgently, because the Kroden the Kroden from Planet Shri were attacking the Earth. So I had to shoot down a bunch of Kroden ships. I crash landed on Earth after I guess partially successfully defending it from Kroden. I had I had to get into this entrance to the sewers, where I reunited with James being the British secret agent who is alive from the 1940s. And why is he still alive? Why is he still young? I don't know. That's weird, but okay. We just kind of went with it. We went on a whole adventure through the sewers, met a few mole men refugees who had escaped from Planet Gondo, met Fungazoid. This is the anniversary of all PCGs, so there's a lot of nice cameos in there going on. But anyway, we made our way through the sewers, fought a mutated form of Pinchzoid Crabicus, the giant mutated crab, who is already a giant mutated crab, but this is an even more mutated version of him. But yeah, so I made it through the sewers and into I came up into the shower in your parents' house, and your parents had turned evil again, like in the very first PCG, and I had to beat them up and escape. And I escaped into their driveway this time, and there was these weird interdimensional beings, and I had to figure out what was going on with that. But anyway, after messing around with those guys for a while, I figured out that there was a portal, so I had to go through the portal.
No.
The portal took me to the portal tree. From the portal tree, I had to go through another portal. That took me into a car with a crazy driver that was driving like crazy all over the place. And he was just getting your commands totally backwards. But also the Nazi machine was chasing you. The Nazi machine being this giant freaking mech. The Nazi machine is like this Epic says Chris's PCGs are so cool. I bet we'll get the next cover of the PCG chronology in this.
Thank you, Epic. Your train of thought derailed in a spectacular crash.
Much like the Tabernacle. So
that's right, I guess.
And like the car.
That's right. So the car, you drove around, you were going through town, you escaped the Nazi machine, you got to this kind of map screen with all these...
Green Over Acres it was called. And there was there was a giant purple dude. But anyway, that didn't matter, because after escaping from the Nazi machine, I had to get the driver to stop. But he wouldn't stop. The only way to get him to stop was to crash into the castle there. And that was where the rich kid was. But before I met the rich kid, I had to beat up a whole room full of his ninjas, and that's when we saw on a screen it's the Shadow. So right. The Shadow was there. Also, Zubak contacted us, but the main takeaway was that it's the Shadow. The Shadow's behind all the weird stuff going on in this game. The Shadow is the jerk who we understand to have created the company And we don't know who he is though. Well, I mean, I guess he's the shadow, but besides, anyway. So he kind of mocked me, so I got to beat him up. But before I do that, like the first thing that happened was that I made it to the top, and it was the rich kid. So the rich kid blamed me for all of his failures, which it seems to me was emotionally unhealthy because that was misdirected anger on his part. But anyway, I had to fight the rich kid, and I beat him up. And then after he flew away on his weird jetpack boots or whatever, I think I got sent flying. What happened? Yeah, I think I got sent flying, and then that led me to. Was that when? I think that's when I encountered the Nazi machine. I got
to fight him there. I just want to point out that this recap is 10 times as long as we're only halfway through.
Yeah, because it contains actual information on
what do you think a recap is? You just gotta speak like a telemarketer.
All right. I'll speed it up, unless you want to take over.
And then no. No, I think there's just the important things. Actually, yeah. Do you want to keep going? I can take over or not.
All right, I guess so. So yeah, I got in the Nazi machine. Then there was that screen where the Nazi machine you took over the Nazi machine after defeating it. Mm-hmm. You had to use it to fight the giant purple man, and that was actually a computer game. Which, by the way, you should still release that on the PCG shop. But anyway, you beat up the giant purple mountain man. And Zuvak reprogrammed the Nazi machine, and I think after that, I ended up exploring Green Over Acres.
Because you went in there and you found Tutorial Bot, and he explained everything to you, and then you wandered around and you explored the town, and then you found a house that had Killbot inside.
Heck yeah!
Who didn't kill you, but everything else did. And then you eventually found your way through a portal in the fridge. Back to the portal tree.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today because it was I remembered the portal in the fridge, but then I was where did that portal go? Did that go to the ghost screen? But then I was no, that was from the other screen. So anyway,
you go back to the portal tree, and then I think that takes you to the kind of world from Genghis' gift.
The farmer. That's when the world from Genghis' gift, which you have now dubbed Grizel.
That's right.
But that was when I met the farmer and reunited with him. The farmer being one of my classic allies. We caught up, and we figured out that there was a weird vine in his backyard that's growing, and he's not aware of, because it's like the green bubbles, where you're not consciously aware of it. But for some reason, I was. So I climbed the vine and went to this weird sky zone, and then up there in the sky zone there were these weird creatures hopping around from weird green bubble to green bubble or whatever. And I had to, get past them and hop from bubble to bubble to bubble and get to the other side. And then that took me to the top of this mountain or whatever. And then on the top of the mountain, that's where I encountered Matak Roshi Superior Fat Eye, which was a merged form of Matak Roshi Veg and the fat guy. He had, by merging those two beings, had become so powerful they had become a god basically, and I couldn't even save game. They had disabled my save game ability. That's how powerful they were. They could even reach into the mechanics of the game itself and screw with them. But so I defeated that guy by tricking him into saving game to before he became Matak Roshi Superior Fat Eye, and in so doing, the act of that save game screwed up reality, and I got sent flying, and somehow my consciousness ended up in the head of Zachamer von Jetelny-Whistle, which is a merged version of me and Fog Whistle from Ghosts. Mm-hmm. So then Epic World says, is Matak Fat Guy a hybrid created by the Gondo Wizard? I don't know. I guess only Chris knows that.
I don't know.
I mean, because the Gondo Wizard does create hybrids. I was telling Chris yesterday, Epic, about Pinchvac, and but But yeah, Pinchback was created by the Gondo Wizard, who is like his specialty is like hybrids. So
yeah, that would track. That would track.
But I guess we'll find out when we get to the game, right? Regardless, so we got to the ghost screen where the weird mixed universe where I'm a mixed version of Zach and Fog Whistle. And it's not like a hybrid. It's like this is from a universe where that's just normal for him to be a mixed version. And Farzakan was like, being a jerk. So I figured out that I could sort of like take control of the green bubbles that were in the corner of the room with my head and like consume everything. And that kind of like zapped me. I think that zapped me back into Grizel, didn't it?
Yeah, because then you were in the tavern with Superbard, and you gathered a team of weird fantasy creatures and went on a quest, a tactical battle quest, to visit the Seer. That's right, you went to the Seer.
But to do that, we had to get past the Army of Darkness, because we find out that when Zach visited this place ages before, the Army of Darkness had taken over.
Right.
And now, so this is our first, like, Chris had been teasing the Army of Darkness since, like, Ginkus's Gift, like, freaking 20 years ago, but, like, this is the first time we actually saw any members of the Army of Darkness. Turns out, they're like giant crabs. So anyway, we got to the Seer, and, after this whole big strategy battle, we got to the Seer, and the Seer revealed a whole lot of lore, dumped a whole lot of lore on me. We found out that the moon of Grizel is called Grand Grizel, which is pretty fitting, I suppose. Kind of like Grand Fresnel, but anyway, so the Seer revealed that my world was in danger, and she told me like that if I jumped off the mountain, that would like lead me back to my world. So I jumped off the mountain, and I took one item out of the 3, and that got me back to my world, where we find out that the Shadow has taken over the world, and everything is screwed up. Apparently, it's like he's got some sort of like reality warping powers or something, because like you were like I just rewatched part of that stream like just like the other day where you were saying like the streets are sort of like loops, like the people are not where they should be, but there are people where they shouldn't be, and stuff like that. And then I fell into the water, escaped a creature from the water, and then there was like this whole thing with Poochie.
Which was your dog, who was you were in a car with Poochie, and Poochie was driving. Poochie was driving like a maniac and driving all over the place, and it was revealed that Poochie was the maniac driver from earlier that you never saw. And you're trying to escape through these kind of corkscrew streets, and there's like aliens and flying saucers zapping at you, and Dr. Schultz Schlotzenheimer is manufacturing guys at an alarming rate.
Guys being the stick figure guys who fight you, like, so he was like shooting them at me, and I had to beat up Dr. Schlotzenheimer. Which is kind of weird because, like, in real life, Dr. Schlotzenheimer is a character I played in a play when we were kids. But now he's an enemy in PCG, so I had to beat him up. Anyway, so after that...
Then you ran into the rich kid. Poochie crashed the car. The rich kid was there.
Right, and then Poyencio was there.
And then... you had to shrink yourself down
and get inside the rich kid, and that's when we had that whole thing inside the rich kid's body. And then somehow through that we took over the rich kid's mind, and the rich kid went to this whole party where all these evil people are, like all the jerks of the universe. I forget what was the deal with that party. It was like sort of like an intergalactic financial meeting or something like that.
Yeah, and they're all like, plotting evil things. Like, with their vast wealth and all these people.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were kind of puppeteering the rich kid.
Like, Tutorial Bot was there for some reason. Glaxarn the Singular was there. Cypress was there from Ghosts. Just like a random kid running around amidst all these rich and powerful evil people.
Yeah.
That's weird. But anyway, so Zuvak was also there in disguise, and got in disguise as the rich kid. I think we were like Zuvak was about to get outed, but then the rich kid, or I think we burst out of the rich kid's mind, and then were abducted by aliens through the roof.
You were sucked up through the roof, abducted by aliens, and they were like these weird cat alien people.
Yes.
And you escaped some hazards in their ship, and kind of took over and turned their technology against them. But you had discovered through them that the shadow, the base, or at least some presence of the shadow, was on the moon.
Yes. So then, using their spacesuit, I went down to the moon, and I broke into, I met the guardian of of what he says. He called himself the guardian of the Shadow Realm, this weird being. I convinced him to, embrace the idea of being an individual person and having thoughts, so he wouldn't, keep blocking my way into the Shadow Realm. And then he let me into the Shadow Realm so that I could breathe and have air. So we're friends now. And I told him I would take him with me when I go back to Earth. Then I went inside, and there was this whole screen where I was getting sleepy. Mm-hmm. And there were the giant words, "You were getting sleepy." Mm-hmm. And then I fell asleep and woke up, and I was inside the base, and Hans Gutberg, the formerly giant Nazi, and a Spaceball had me chained up, and they were going to kill me. But I tricked them into killing each other. And then, I think that's where we're up to.
That's right. Then you escaped your chains, and then you escaped through a duct in the floor.
Yes.
And that's where we're up to.
Woo!
Only just that amount of time of game. So now, here we are. All right.
Yeah.
So.
Epic says you can tell the game is freaking long and epic when the recap is more than 20 minutes. Either that or Zach just won't shut up. One or the other.
One or the other. All right. Well, it gives me great joy to be able to present the first screen in PCG Anniversary Special 2 in quite some time. And this is what happens. So, Zach, you go through the duct, and you kind of come out the other side. It's like, you're crawling through, right, and shimmying. It's very tight. You kind of come out the other side in this kind of almost like natural rock hallway. And it's bigger, but it's still like somewhat narrow. And you're making your way through, and you turn a bend, and you see this.
Oh. Okay, it is a giant snake.
The folks can't see this, I believe.
Ah, yeah. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it appears to be a giant snake. They're speculating in chat who the shadow is. But yeah. All right. Okay, so I guess I'll just be like, hello.
Hello.
I'm Zach. What's your name?
I am Noodlius.
Noodlius, I say. All right. Nice to meet you. I'm just trying to get past so I can, escape from here. Can do you mind if I get past you?
No one passes without solving my riddle.
Oh, one of those.
Yes.
What's the riddle?
The riddle is, what is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Wrong. It's a zebra with a sunburn.
Ah!
He bites your head off.
Save game. All right. So what's the riddle?
The riddle is, what's black and white and red all over?
Zebra with a sunburn?
No, it's a newspaper. You bite your head off.
Save game. All right. Well, what's the riddle this time?
What's black and white and red all over?
A newspaper with a sunburn.
That
Oh, bazinga!
He kind of uncoils and lets it like around the kind of tunnel and lets you slip by.
Woo!
By the way, Noodleius has appeared before.
Really?
I'll let you wiki that at your leisure.
Noodleius, when has he appeared before?
That's a good question. We'll never know.
Was he in A Scarf's Tale?
No.
Wait, wasn't there... Didn't you say that in Series 1 there was like an alien planet with a giant snake on it?
Maybe, but it wasn't from that. It's far more recent.
Ah, interesting. It's not in A Scarf's Tale.
No.
Wouldn't be in Ghosts.
No.
Would it... Like, is it one of your games?
Technically, yes.
Technically, yes. Technically... Oh, Epic says PCG Roundabout. He's from PCG Roundabout. Oh, shoot.
Epic is right. Epic wins the points.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. Freaking Epic. But seriously, congratulations.
Yep.
On knowing lore better than I do.
Yeah. That's a roundabout reference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you make your way through the passage and you come out into, like, it's kind of odd. Like, there's still, like, kind of rocky formations around, but it's kind of become more man-made, mechanical looking, smooth. But there's grass on the ground. There's a little hilly grass. And 3 beings that make your brain melt.
Ruh-roh.
You see this.
Oh. Okay. We've got a guy with a giant mustache. We've got Superman. And that person. All right. Hi guys. How's it going?
Zach! Kill him! And Mustache Man swoops down and his mustaches impale you.
Oh no, it's Mustache Man! Save game. Wait. So, okay. Let me clarify. Is this the same Mustache Man who was in Zuvak?
Who is in Zuvak?
The game Zuvak that I made.
Refresh my memory.
So in that game, Mustache Man was.
Oh yeah. The Umbrian.
No. The Umbrian was Lily. That's yeah.
But there was a Mustache Man in it.
Yeah, he was sort of like the boss of the company.
That's right.
Yeah, and he had a big mustache.
You know, perhaps what you do notice is that, and it's not pictured here, but he has a Mustache Man tattoo on his cheek.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I will just point out, this is now the 3rd version of Mustache Man who may or may not be the same as any of the others.
Well, you know.
All by different people.
We'll just have to see.
Mustache men are proliferating.
I know, they're everywhere.
King Froggy thinks Lily is the shadow, but okay, anyway. Okay, so, I'll call out to Superman. I'll be like, Superman, help!
No can do, Zach. I'm a company man. And he swoops down and punches your head off.
Oh, save game. But he has an S. He has like an S on his chest.
Oh no, it's Superman.
But he works for the company. Well, that's bad. That's less than good. I'll talk to this person and be like, hey, can you help me?
Oh, hello, Zach. I guess you don't recognize me. It's me, Goo. Well, just for that. And she electrocutes you.
Goo. Save game.
Yeah.
Do I recognize it from anything?
Well, your younger self has a fleeting memory that Goo was a side character in Gumby.
Oh my god. What the heck? Alright, so save game, I'll be like, hey, Goo, can you help me?
Yes, with electrocution and...
Oh! Save game. Well, Mustache... Oh, let me call out to Mustache Man. I'll be like, Mustache Man, what did I ever do to you?
You didn't give up your carrots! And he flies down over, hits you on the head with your gun, you fall into cubes, and he starts harvesting carrots from your corpse.
Oh my god. Because that's what he did in the dream. Oh my god. Epic says, I have a feeling this playthrough is gonna make me want to make 50 spin-off games. Oh god. Epic Worlds PCG says, I have a feeling these characters are from an old comic or story they made as kids. Well, Mustache Man is originally from a dream Chris had when he was a kid. Well, Superman is from Superman. And Goo apparently is from Gumby. Which, I had forgotten. Why is this dead? That's weird.
Oh, it's not recording anymore?
Yeah, because, if you put your hand in front of it, it doesn't...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, at least they can still see the screen you're stuck on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could, but once I beat the screen, I'm going to have to figure out how to
fix it. Oh, if you can beat this screen, right?
Oh, alright. I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, I'm gonna be like, hey, Superman, guess what I was just doing? Making out with Lois.
Oh, that does it!
And the moment he comes to smash me, I'm going to say to Mustache Man, hey, Mustache Man, I was just telling, your girlfriend that I have a bigger mustache.
Why you? And he comes to smack you on the head with the gun.
I'm gonna hide behind Superman.
You hide behind Superman. Mustache Man misses. Superman punches you into a million cubes and starts eating carrots.
Oh no! Wait, Superman was eating the carrots?
Yeah, he's having a carrot.
Wow, what a jerk! Save game. Hey, Superman. Isn't this against your code of ethics?
Yes, my code of ethics. It's a hard time when you have to grow up and learn about what the world's all about, and bang, it punches you into a million cube pieces.
Superman, save game. Wow. Hey, Superman. Guess what I just saw? I just saw Mustache Man making out with Lois.
How dare you, Mustache Man?
She was going on about how nice and voluminous his mustache was. I wish Superman's mustache was the...
Well, Zach, I can read your mind, unfortunately. I don't want to play along too much more. Wake up and smell the coffee, Zach. You're in no position to... And punches you.
Alright, save game. Okay, maybe we can play on these guys' stupidity, because they don't... okay, I'll be like, hey guys, I I am the Shadow's newest lieutenant. I am working for the Shadow, so y'all better follow my instructions now.
Goo is like, oh, perfect, yes. As you know, lieutenants get sacrificed immediately, and he zaps you into a million cubes.
Save game, okay. Stop. I must reveal to all of you at this time that I, Zach, am the Shadow. So, you must all follow my whims.
Goo's like, oh, wake up, Zach, and zaps you.
Oh, save game. I thought that one would work for sure. Hey, Goo. Can you read my mind?
Yeah, you're saying I'm an idiot. Zaps you.
Save game. Let's test this theory. Hey, Goo. Mustache Man ate Gumby.
Good, he wasn't a cooperator.
Oh.
Zap.
Oh. Save game. Okay. I can't seem to turn these against each other. I can't use their stupidity against them. I'm just gonna walk right past them and pretend they're not there. I'm just gonna be like, la 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 la.
Okay, so you walk in, you get about halfway before Mustache Man's like, hey! And whacks you.
Alright, save game. Is goo made out of goo?
Goo is made out of clay.
Okay. But like wet clay, not dry clay, right?
It's like moldable clay, so she can like kind of shift her form.
Okay. I'm going to do the same thing and make it about halfway, and then jump into goo.
All right, you made it about halfway. You jump into goo, and she's like, "What?" And then like, Superman says like, "I'll save you, goo," and just hits you with heat vision like, "Ha ha ha ha! Wake up, Zach! You can't fool me."
But am I inside goo when he does that?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He just kills you anyway.
Okay. Guess that wasn't it. So wait, where am I trying to get to? Like just the entrance past them?
Well, you know, it's really a long hallway. It's kind of like you can't quite tell. I don't know. Like your vision just kind of fades out. It's mostly just like, oh, you're just focusing on these guys.
I see. Hey, Mustache Man, how big is your mustache?
Big enough to kill you from here!
Oh. Alright, save game. Hey, Mustache Man, I bet your mustache is not big enough to restrain Superman if you want it.
Oh, wake up, Zach. I can do that in my sleep. One mustache wraps around, just one, wraps around Superman. He's like, hey, what the? And then he takes Superman and smashes him on the head.
Oh, save game. I wonder if I'm asleep. Everyone keeps telling me to wake up. That is kind of suspicious. I'm going to try and pinch myself.
Ah! It hurts.
Oh. I'm going to, try to, wake up in some other... I'm just going to try to, Does it feel like I'm sleeping?
I mean, now that you say so, the world kind of dims a little bit. It's a little fuzzier.
I'm going to try and focus on, finding if there's, anything I can feel physically, in the real world.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually, your body's in, a weird position. It's a different position than you're standing. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Pitch yourself again, and oh, my God.
Oh!
Well, now they're not going to see this, but you wake up.
Ho ho! Alright, let's try to fix this so that they can see it.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, this is This is awesome. Wait. Let's just close this and reopen it. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm like blowing through these screens so far. All right.
You wake up. And that's that screen.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's just a cinematic.
Oh, okay, sweet. That is awesome, though.
All right. And you wake up and you find yourself.
I think that's going to be like the new wiki article, like image of Zach.
And you find yourself here.
Oh, heck yeah. Woo! Epic says, that's a good puzzle. I don't know how Chris makes his puzzles so good.
Oh, man.
Epic also said, or try telling Noodleos that there are some snacks behind the corner and make him take them out or tame him and ride him. I don't know. I don't know if that would have worked. Well, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, all right. Who's this guy? I'll be like, hey, buddy. How's it going?
Oh, you're awake.
Yeah. What about you? You awake?
Yes, I'm awake. I'm awake most times.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Zach.
Good to meet you. I'm Alton.
Oh, I knew it. It's freaking Alton. For those not in the know, Alton is the dude who from Balzac Lobotron, from the beginning of Balzac Lobotron, who found Balzac. I'll be like, so Alton, where are we?
We're inside the Shadow Prison on the moon.
Oh. What's the Shadow Prison?
Well, it's a trap that the Shadow devises to lure people in who are trying to find him, and then he just traps them in prison. And there's all these challenges to overcome, so you think you're getting close, but then he just puts you to sleep, and then you don't realize you've been asleep for a while, and then maybe you wake up, and now you're here with me in jail.
Oh, shoot. So how'd you get here?
Well, I heard rumors that the Shadow was on the moon, and, I thought, well, after I don't know exactly what happened, but I needed a new base of operations, and I kind of didn't believe in the Shadow. I thought, like, oh, yeah, no way. I bet somebody was just trying to scare people away, like a old ghost story, and that there was a valuable base, because I could see it from orbit, and I said, you know what, that's where I need to set up shop, and I could start a new business there and really get going. And next thing you know, I was trapped here for however long it's been.
Well, that sucks.
It's not great.
You wanna escape?
Oh, if only it was that easy. There's no way out.
Yeah, sure. That looks to be Zuvak on that screen over there.
Oh yes, this clown on a stick keeps calling. It's just on loop. I muted it.
What the heck?
Well, it just kept playing over and over again. It was annoying.
Well, can I hear it?
Well, I guess I could unmute it, but I'd have to get up.
Yes, please.
Alright, but you may not like it.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. Alton gets up. He's completely nude.
Alright.
He walks to the control panel and unmutes Zuvak. And then comes back and lays back down. Alright, there it is. Zuvak is saying, Zach, I have an urgent message. It's a trap on the moon. You must avoid it. It's just a trap, Zach. You have to avoid the moon.
I think we're a bit late for that, Zubak. Thanks anyway, though.
It's. Oh, you're there.
Yeah.
It was like I was just yelling at nothing forever, and I don't have a visual. But anyway, listen, Zach, you've got to escape that prison.
Yeah. That's what I figured. That's what that was. I figured I would go in that direction. Yeah.
Listen. You've got there's no way out. You've got to figure out something to get out of there.
Yeah. So how do I get out?
Well, look, I don't know. I mean, everything's sealed. The only way I can think of is, my only communication to you is through a very spotty wormhole that I've ricocheted, and it's just getting exactly to you. But my sensors detect that your comms should be able to hail out.
Okay, sweet.
So that's probably your only option.
All right, sweet. Thanks, Zubak.
All right, Zubak out.
All right. I will try to open the door.
It does not budge.
Dope. I'll check all the walls.
All right, they're smooth.
All right, I will check this area right over here. Is that anything, or is that just detail?
That's scuff on the wall.
Okay. I'm going to kick it there.
You hurt your foot.
Okay. I'm going to try and, I'm going to try and get out the bars.
Well, it's basically just like a thick view screen window, but with bars to make you feel like you're in jail.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's hilarious. King Froggy says Zuvak is the shadow and he's been toying with Zach the whole time. I buy it.
Yeah.
Epic says, what's the yellow thing outside in space? That's a good question. What is the yellow thing outside in space?
It's like this astro phenomena. You saw it earlier, at the very beginning of the game. It looks cool. I don't know.
I'm gonna try and smash this view screen window.
All right, you smash it. It's Alton's like, oh man, that was the only window.
I'm gonna try and take, I don't know, one of the rungs from my bed and smash it further. I'm gonna see if I can punch a hole through the wall through that.
Oh, hurt your hand.
Save game. Oh, Epic says, Zach, your shirt looks unusually bulky in the back. Try checking it in case there's something hidden. I will try that.
You check your back, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just there is something there. It's a lumpy shirt. It's it just was all rumpled from being from sleeping all weird.
Oh, okay. I'll straighten it out.
All right, it's straight.
What about the front?
There is something there. It's your stomach, and it's all lumpy from sleeping weird.
That's unusual, but okay. All right. Epic says, is the door fingerprint locked? It looks like it's just like a turn wheel, right?
It's a big turn wheel.
Yeah. But if you try to turn it, it doesn't turn.
It's right. You strain against it and it doesn't move.
Okay, I'm gonna bang my weight into the door.
Ooh, you hurt your shoulder. It is a heavy metal door.
Okay, save game. I'm gonna go look, check out the controls and see what every button does.
Well, they're helpfully not labeled.
I'll be like, hey Alton, do you know how to operate this machinery?
Yeah, I know how to do it. I mean, it's really just like a communications device. You can point it in various directions to communicate with various parts of space.
So could you, hypothetically point it at Balzac Lobotron's ship and send a signal?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I feel like the designers of this prison left it here as a cruel joke because they removed crucial functionality. You can't just pinpoint, like, with that small accuracy. You really can only go at broad swaths. So if the target isn't humongous, it's you're really it's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I see. Okay, so point it at that yellow thing in space.
What part?
What part?
It stretches for many light years.
All right, this part over here. Wait, whoops. That part.
Okay. You kind of hear something, but it's like a little distant.
Okay. Let's try like right over here then. Hello, who's this? Hello, this is Zach. I am being held in the shadow prison on the moon, like on Earth's moon, requesting help. This is an SOS.
I don't normally get calls.
Who are you?
My name is Grand Fresnel.
Oh! Grand Fresnel. Wait, canon check. Do I know who Grand Fresnel is?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know, do I? Hey Epic, do I know who Grand Fresnel is?
You have to check for that.
Like I don't think Zach has ever met Grand Fresnel that I'm aware of. But I mean, Epic says Ground has actually gotten a call before by some Cloudians who needed him to destroy a planet. Yeah, but that is a different thing. Anyway, well, thank you, Mr. Fresnel. I am Zach, and I am locked up here with this guy named Alton, being held by the Shadow, and we desperately need help to get out of here. Can you help us? We are on Earth's moon.
Is the moon available?
Not sure if I understand the question.
Well, you know, I've been thinking, and you know, I'm a giant planet, and you know, I've been trying to get out there on the dating scene, and you know, I've been, you know, there's not a lot of planets that are, you know, on the apps, and you know, I'm just wondering if the moon is available. I'm not trying to be weird.
Gron, this is kind of an urgent situation here, but sure, I'm sure it's available.
Could you put the moon on the phone? I want to talk to the moon before I commit to anything.
Freaking, I'll put the. All right, hold on. I'll put the phone up to the. Wait, it's not a phone. It's a. I'll like kick the ground and I'll be like, hey moon, Grand Fresnel wants to talk to you.
The moon does not respond.
Okay, I'm gonna poke Alton and like whisper in his ear, "You be the moon."
I'll only roleplay as Saturn. You need to know this about me.
Oh my God, Alton. Alton, oh my God. Epic saying, I don't think Luna wants you, Gron. If King Froggy says Luna wants Gron 100%. Alright, I'm gonna be like, sure, this is the voice of Luna.
That sounds fake. Are you pulling my leg, Zach?
Yes.
Come on, I'm really trying. You know, my therapist said I need to get out there.
Yeah, well, look, man, I get that, but I need to get out there too. Like, like, you don't understand. This the universe might be about to end. Like, the stakes are so big it could even affect you. Like, this is monumental, Mr. Fresnel.
I don't know. A lot of people are in a big hurry, and lots of times, you know, it's just another phase. But I just think I made a resolution, you know, that my next time I moved, it would be to go on a date.
Dang it, Grand Fresnel. Well, could Grand Fresnel, could you at least do me a favor and hail someone else who actually cares about saving vast numbers of lives?
Well, that's the problem. I don't even know how this connection is happening. I can't communicate across space. This is very exciting for me. You have the power, clearly.
Yeah, I do, but I can't aim it. Wait, can you redirect? Can you use your Grand Fresnel powers to redirect this signal to somebody who can help?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, look. Okay, first of all, Gran, are you in this giant yellow energy thing? What is that?
I don't know what. I'm around a lot of energy fields, but maybe you're seeing it from a distance. It looks different.
Okay, well, interesting. Ooh, that's a good one. Epic says, Zach, maybe tell Gran that you're in trouble and Luna's about to die. Tell him he could be your hero. Alright. Listen, Gran. I don't think I can reach Luna here to actually talk to her, but listen, she is in jeopardy, right? You must have seen the green bubbles that are everywhere, right?
No.
Oh, well, listen, there's green bubbles everywhere over here. Reality is distorting, and everything is coming apart because of the shadow. And Luna is absolutely going to be affected. Already the shadow has made his base on Luna. So, she is in danger. You could come save her, Grand Fresnel. You could be her hero.
Well, that sounds good, but I've been catfished before, so I need to speak to someone on the phone.
I mean, you're speaking to me on the phone. Is that not good enough?
No. You gotta set me up on a date, Zach.
Well, how am I supposed to do that? Most moons, don't talk. How am I supposed to...
I know, it's a problem, but, you're my lifeline here.
Okay. What if I set you up on a date with planet Jupiter?
Jupiter's not sentient. Everyone knows that.
Ah, shoot. What about Earth?
Earth's not sentient. Come on now.
But Luna is.
Well, I thought she might be. I don't know. Maybe she isn't. Maybe she's not. But there's gotta be someone out there.
Alright, okay, thank you, Grand Fresnel. Bye. I'm gonna hang up on him.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna call King Froggy says I'm gonna make a PCG right now so Gran can have a love interest. I'm gonna target this thing to Earth.
there's like a weird scrambling thing in there, and then it's like, the Krogan control this calm frequency.
Like, was that sound them hanging up?
Yeah.
All right. Freaking. So have the Krogan taken? Well, I guess we already know the Shadow's taken over, and the Krogan are with him. The Krogan. Freaking. All right. Alton, do you know of anyone else we could like call?
You know, I've been pretty lazy. I don't really know. I haven't really tried it, but you know, the thing has a wide range. So if there was something else out there that had a big enough mass, I guess you could call it.
Big enough mass. But like, all I can see is like what's in this, right? Like I can't. Okay, I'm gonna point it at one of the stars.
Which one?
This one.
Nothing.
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 This one. This one.
Well, you hear something.
Wait, which one?
All
This
the way
one?
down at the bottom.
Okay.
One more down. Where you had your pen before. There you go. You hear like, hello?
Hi, who's this?
Oh, my name... Well, my name's the Bride of Perfecto. I don't really like
what
the
the
name. It's... You know, we broke up a long time ago. He's really not a good guy, but like, that's my name, so whatever.
Oh my god, but like the Bride of Perfecto, oh my god. Oh my god. Now that's a callback. Alright. Epic says check under the bed, Zach. Yeah, I'll do that after I finish with this. But alright, Bride of Perfecto. Would you say that you're like a planet scale or at least moon scale mass of object?
That is absolutely no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm about that size. Yeah.
Excellent. Would you say you broke up with Perfecto?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Why? What'd he do?
Oh my god! Don't get me started. Like, he was just rude, and he would always like chew like in my ear, and like he would always call me like names, like, you know, like you're just like a stinky person. Like, he would say that to me. Like, he was just it was a nightmare.
Okay. Well, sorry to hear it. Well, maybe I can help you out. You know, would you be interested in a date with a very, very handsome and very considerate, you know, caring moon?
Well, I don't know. I have been burned before. I mean, before I was the Bride of Perfecto, I was the Bride of Grizel, and that was like a whole other thing.
Really? You were first the Bride of Grizel?
I mean, it just came to me in this moment. I had forgotten all about it.
Wait, so Grizel is sentient?
Well, not the way he was acting. It was barely...
Oh my god.
It was a total oaf. I don't know. It's just been... It's just had bad luck, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so wait. So, you were the Bride of Grizel.
Yeah, what about it?
So weren't doesn't that mean you were first in a different universe?
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't keep track. It's a time. Time is a long continuum for me.
Interesting. But wait, your name is the Bride of Perfecto. Weren't you like created to be the Bride of Perfecto? How could you have been the Bride of Grizel first?
Yeah, that does make sense. I don't know why, and I come to think of it, I can't remember a single thing about Grizel. Just that fact just came out, and it feels real, but I don't know.
That's weird. Interesting. Anyway, you want to go on this date with this guy? Listen.
Yeah.
I think I feel your pain. Like this guy Perfecto, right? Like that guy sounds familiar to me from the way you described him. That kind of reminds me of this guy I used to fight all the time, like the fat guy. And I bet I just have a feeling that's the same guy, right?
Look, all I gotta say is that, I mean, hanging out with Perfecto, I mean, he was just so full of himself. It was unbearable.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know him. Listen, I have had a dislike of that guy for a very long time. He is like, don't you hate how he always just like gets in your way? Like,
oh yeah, I was like, I want to go take some college courses, and he's just like, no way. It's just it was a big obstacle.
Yeah, he stands like right in your path, right?
Yes.
Like, oh my god, like, yeah. So I know all about it. I've been to Grizel too, and Grizel also impossible. But listen, this Grand Fresnel guy, like, I promise you, Grand Fresnel is nothing like those guys. All right, like this as someone who has suffered under, Perfecto's, machinations for a very long time. I can tell you, this guy's different. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. I mean, listen, what do you got to lose? I mean, you don't like it. You can always just say save game, right?
What?
Yeah, you can just say save game, and then that just takes you back to before you did it.
Now listen, I'm not into this witch doctor stuff, but you know what? All right, I'll go on a date.
Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Okay, but where do I have to go? Where's the date?
Let me contact him and get the coordinates for a meetup. All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'll call you right back. I'll hang up and I'll call back Grand Fresnel.
Hello.
Grand Fresnel, have I got the date for you?
Really?
Yeah. Well, listen, she is beautiful. She is considerate. Now, she's coming off of a bad relationship,
okay.
but she's very interested in finding, a new guy. Now, her name is the Bride of Perfecto, but
that's loaded.
Yeah. But, listen, it's not her fault. She was created by some evil scientists to be the Bride of Perfecto.
Okay.
Now, so yeah, she is totally down for a date with you. So I can set that up for you. Assuming, of course, you can help me out with this little matter of me being imprisoned.
Okay, well, how about we kill two birds with one stone? Why don't we set up the date for Luna's orbit, and we'll get you out of there.
All right, but you're gonna get me out of here, though, right?
Of course. I'm a moon of my word.
All right, I trust you. You seem like a good guy, Grand Fresnel. I trust you. All right.
And listen, Zach, thank you so much for helping me, because really my therapist is going to be overjoyed. This is big. This is a big step for me.
You are very welcome, good sir. All right. Like I will send her the coordinates for Earth's moon, and yeah, I guess we'll look forward to that meeting.
Great. I'll see you in 10,000 years.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding with you. I'll be
freaking moons and this will travel. All right. So, but I will see you sooner than that.
Yeah, I'll use the fast travel.
All right, good. All right, I'll call her back.
Hello?
Hello. All right. The coordinates of the date are, the Earth are in orbit of Earth's moon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the moon in quite some time. All right, I'll be there.
All right.
Okay. When's the date? Now?
Yeah, now.
Okay. Well, great. See you in 10,000 years.
Wait, what?
I don't get it with you. It's just a joke. I'll use the wormhole like everyone else.
Good. All right. Thank you.
All right. So you hang up. Going on?
Yeah.
Okay. So time passes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait a minute. I actually time is gonna pass in real time because I need to get my computer to look at my notes. I'll be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, let's see what chat is saying. Epic says, "Is that the fat guy planet? Like the girlfriend of the perfect one?" Yeah. Perfecto is the name. Like he called himself the perfect one, and then after the perfect one, he like evolved even more, and he took on the name of Perfecto, the perfect one. So it's still the same guy though. Yeah. So yeah, it is still the fat guy planet. It's still the fat guy. Zach checked the PCG server. I can't complain. Epic says Perfecto gonna get jealous and kill Gron. Yeah, totally. Little Big Ray says, hey.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look at this.
Epic says this is very entertaining. Excellent.
Thank you for tuning in. Aha, yes. So, as you approach, so time passes, and then you see, from the distance of the window, you see Grand Fresnel approaching.
Oh.
And closer and closer. And in the other corner, you see the Bride of Perfecto, even smaller, getting closer and closer and closer. And and you can feel, like, just in your skin, you can feel the gravity, both literally and figuratively, increasing. And then, out of nowhere, from the surface of the moon,
Ruh-roh. Oh no! Oh.
And Grand Fresnel's like,
oh no!
And Bride of Perfecto looks on in shock, and but Alton's like, oh, I don't know, I wouldn't be too worried.
Well, what do you mean? Why do you say that?
Well, that's just the faith-based ultra-dimensional hyperspace dark energy anomaly projector, and it doesn't do much.
What do you mean it doesn't do much?
It's not that effective.
Oh.
Grand Fresnel's like, oh, yeah, I don't know, okay.
All right.
And so they the laser gives up at a certain point, and the two kind of watch from a respectful distance. They ask you to mute, and they go on their little date, and they talk and they laugh and they speak to each other, and then they hail you again.
All right.
Hey Zach. Hey Zach.
Hey.
That wasn't the voice, but hey Zach. Yeah, so we've decided, we had a really nice time with each other and got to know each other a little bit, but it's not going to work out. We're just not that compatible, romantically. But thank you for bringing us together. And what we're going to do is we're both going to come close in orbit. And I think our gravity will do the rest. So we'll just come get you out. All right. So
all right.
Yeah. Here we come. So.
Sorry to hear it didn't work out. But,
well, no, we're adults. Everything happens.
Yeah.
So Grand Finale, I'll do that, and then Bride Perfect, like, no, well, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. And they both like kind of come closer and closer and closer and closer. And they're like, oh no. And then
Epic said, "Holy crap, that was actually the puzzle."
You and Alton both get sucked through the roof.
Woo!
Into, otherwise it would have been empty space, but now it's the atmospheres of their combined gravities.
Whoa.
And you're getting sucked towards the surface, each to an individual one. So Alton gets sucked onto the Bride of Perfecto, while you get sucked onto Grand Fresnel.
Okay.
Now, as you land, and it's interesting. You couldn't see it from orbit, but you get sucked into a little greenhouse that has been kept on the surface of Grand Finale, like a little habitat, like a domed place, and you can kind of hear Grand Finale from the earth up through your feet. Whoa. Speaking to you, like, "Oh, I forgot to mention, I have like a bit of an infestation, a little nature problem. Hope you don't mind."
Okay.
But,
What
yeah.
kind of an infestation?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of too big, but it's kind of itches sometimes, so maybe you'll see. And what you see is...
Oh! Whoa! It's Bebop.
That's right. The Grand Finale's like, yeah, I don't know. I heard something about being possessed by Ani or something. I don't know. I don't get involved, but definitely, definitely itches,
Okay. Yeah, Bebop from PCG that was never finished by by Cyre Diaz. I'll be like, hello. Actually, I think, hey Epic, I think I have canonically met Bebop, right? Because like in Exploring Shogun, wasn't he there? Epic says Chris has been doing his PCG research. Yeah, seriously. Epic says, yes, Zach, you have. Okay. So, Chris.
Yeah.
Is that canon for this, or at least is that like...
yeah, you've met him before.
Okay. So I'll be like, hey, Bebop, it's me, Zach. How's it going?
I am Ani! And he, like this, just like these plants around you kind of grow up and just like engulf you.
Oh no. I'll try and dodge out of them, and I'll say like, "Fight it, Bebop! You're stronger than this."
You're running through the plants. It goes like, "No, you must veg," and like those trees over there like kind of come to life and start sprinting at you and like throwing things at you.
I'll be like, "Wait, Oni, I'm on your side."
No, there is only Oni. And shoot. Like grabs a rock and chucks it at you.
I'll dodge it. I lied, Bebop. I'm on your side. Fight Oni.
Oh no! Oh, and carrots grow up from the ground and trip you.
Oh shoot! I'll eat one of the carrots.
It's delicious.
I'll be like, back off, or I'll eat more.
No, you wouldn't dare.
Arf, arf.
The thorn bushes grow up around you, with just like surrounding you with a thicket.
What do I have in my inventory?
Oh God.
I know, I intentionally do this to you every time.
Your inventory is in storage.
Okay, so then I'm gonna assume I have a flamethrower in my inventory.
I know for certain you do not have a flamethrower. You might have an apple.
I'll eat the apple.
It's pretty good.
I'll be like, stop or I'll take another bite.
That's not one of mine. Okay. The thorn bushes like start to pierce your flesh as they grow closer and closer to suffocate you.
I'm gonna bite one of them.
You break your gums on like thorns.
Same game. I'm gonna eat more and more carrots.
Hey, stop that.
You stop and I'll stop.
Alright, I'll stop the thorns if you stop eating those carrots.
Okay.
The thorns subside.
I'll put down I'll hold the carrot at my mouth ready. I'll be like,
what do you want?
I just want to get out of here, man.
You fill me with Ani anger.
Now, why is that?
Why? Because Ani.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel mad and frustrated and ignored.
Ignored? Well, ignored by who?
By life. Life. I am life. Life cannot ignore Ani.
But I'm life too, right?
Yes.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm paying attention to you right now.
Yes, but you're not a plant. You're a fleshy walking thing.
But yeah, but are we not all descended from the same source? Plants and animals really are part of one big extended family, right? If you go back in the evolutionary family tree, like, plants and animals are descended from the same single-celled organisms. They just evolved different strategies to survive in different environments.
Fascinating.
So really, it's all the same life, right?
I suppose, but your kind consumes my kind.
Well, yeah, but your kind consumes my kind too. I mean, that's just kind of like the circle of life, right?
What?
Yeah, like.
Oh, yes, when you finally expire, the roots find nourishment on your bodies. Yes. Well, so then I should make you fertilize it and nourish my plants. Yes, I should kill you.
But you can't, because I would eat the carrots. So but yeah, you're feeling ignored, and right now here's another life from the same family tree of life, paying attention to you. What is it you've always wanted to say to life that you felt ignored about and could never express?
I've always wanted to say, "Booyah!"
Whoa. Yeah, man, booyah, that was cool.
Yes,
yeah,
this
right?
guy gets it.
Yeah.
Bebop.
Oh, hey, Bebop, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. That Oni guy who takes over you sometimes. You should pay attention to him. Like he gets grumpy, but he just needs to be listened to.
Yeah, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. I just sometimes I just ignore him, but I guess maybe he's all right.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I don't know, man. I listen. I got sucked off of Earth's moon onto this moon.
It's a big moon swap, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I set up a date between this moon and the Bride of Perfecto, and I got sucked.
Sure, tell me about it.
Yeah, right.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Well, you want some carrots? I could grow you some berries or something.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that injure you?
Oh no, that's just only being protective. I
Okay.
grow a bunch of stuff, you know. I don't know if you're interested or anything.
Oh well, thanks anyway. I think I'm good. I've had plenty of carrots.
Oh yeah, you really have. I can see it.
Thank you. Epic says, Zach, this is so sad. You can only get rid of the curse by killing Bebop. But yeah, but maybe I don't need to get rid of the curse. Maybe I just need to like make it subside for the moment. I mean, clearly, you know. Anyway, I'll be like, so how'd you get here, Bebop?
Oh, you know, I just kind of woke up one day and I was here. Don't really remember anything more. Although I know we met.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a blank, I guess. It
Weird.
just felt natural, though. Kind of the first time I'm examining it, though.
Oh, interesting. There's a lot of weird stuff like that been happening. Have you seen any weird, like, green bubbles or any green stuff that you can't quite remember or anything like that?
I don't remember anything I can't remember, but I do know of a blue thing.
What blue thing?
I don't know. It's like a swirling blue thing.
Oh, show me.
Come over here.
All right, I'll go over.
It kind of takes you through a copse, and in the center, in a knot of a tree, is a swirling blue portal.
Oh, in the knot of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the portal tree again? All right. I said, hey, Bebop.
Yeah.
You know, this looks to be a portal.
Oh yeah. You know, it's you know, there's some sort of plant connection. If you go through there on the other side, I kind of poked around. It's another portal tree. There's a lot more portals on the other end there.
Sweet. Let's I'm gonna go through. You guys want you want to come?
Oh, this is my home for the moment. You know, this is where I get the most nutrients and the most fertilization. But I might follow you at some point. But you know, I got what I need here, and Rafael's a pretty good dude. I do have to say though, when you go on through, I got sometimes you can just sense things. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know where it comes from, but you know, like when you're tapped into the root of something, you're feeding off the water of truth and clarity. And I'm thinking, I'm feeling that this shadow thing that's crept across the land, he's not really on the moon, you know? That's not the shadow realm.
It's not?
No.
What is it?
Well, the shadow realm, it's a whole other realm. That's a different dimension.
I mean, that would make sense. I mean, that would be why it was called the Shadow Realm.
And you know what? There's got to be a portal to it. If there's a dimension. I think it's wherever the... Now, I know it's not directly from the portal tree that you'll find on the other end of that portal there, but I do know. And it's got to be somewhere, so I would guess that it would be somewhere where I don't know, the shadow began.
Somewhere the shadow began. Huh, interesting. I guess we'll have to find out where that is.
Well, that's about it. I don't know anything really, but that's just what I'm feeling.
Cool. Well, that's super helpful. Thank you so much, Bebop.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure.
You think of anything else, don't hesitate to send me a route. Let me know.
I'll grow it up for you.
Heck yeah. All right. I will dive right on through that thar portal.
You fly through the portal, and on the other side, you find a portal tree.
Oh, woo!
Which I don't. Do you have the screen for that? I don't know. It's back in history.
Let's find
or
out.
you could like.
I do not seem to have the screen. Wait, it's probably in the Discord, right?
Hopefully.
Let's examine this. Where is Chris? Let's just go back through all these freaking screens.
This is. Yeah, we should have done this for the recap.
Yeah, we really should have. Oh, what the? Oh, this is when we were. Oh, that's right. We were playing a different PCG.
Yeah, we jumped in that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So there we can put us up here where we're not in the way of anything.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. What do you think?
All right. Do we know where we have been?
It's a great question. I did not exactly map this, but I believe you've been to the well, the knot in the tree, the one that you're visually coming out of, and the one all the way to the left, and the top one. I think there's just one that you haven't been to.
Which is this one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick an apple.
Right. You got it.
And I will go in this one.
All right. You go through. Do you want to switch to show the new screen?
I do indeed.
And you see this.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so this is just gonna go in. All right. Whoa. It's like desert land.
It has a very familiar feel to it. It's almost like you've been in this desert several times before.
I knew it. This freaking suspicious desert. I keep coming back to this same is this the same desert that was in Relics of the Sea where the Nazi base was?
One and the same.
Oh shoot. Is it also the same desert from like the Nazi machine when I was in that shack and it got bombed?
Correct.
What about the desert from where the Wild West town was?
The same.
Oh shoot. Sweet. Epic says, can you ask Chris to give me a PCG idea maybe? His ideas are so good.
Oh, nice. What's that? Oh, yeah, PCG idea.
Like an idea for a PCG and then he'll make it. I mean,
let's see. Let's just like a random idea?
Yeah.
For like of anything?
Yeah.
Alright, Zach, to prompt me, give me a PCG character.
Bride of Perfecto.
Bride of Perfecto. Okay, great. I'm going to say that the Bride of Perfecto game is going to be where, well, you think, okay, normally you think, okay, Bride of Perfecto, that's a space game, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's in outer space. But what if we mix it up a little bit? What if we take it in a new direction? What if it's an underwater game?
Oh.
Right? What if Bride of Perfecto... no, that doesn't make any sense. Not that any of this makes any sense. I'm trying to think of a good scenario for Bride of Perfecto. What if what if it's like a science-based game, and since she was engineered to be something, she's like, you know what, I'm taking the power back, and I'm gonna engineer myself, or like, you know, not like robotics, but like she's remaking her environment and her thing. So it's like an inventor's game. So like, you know, you have to solve puzzles by inventing things. Like you're given certain objects, and then you have to combine them and whatnot. But you have to take into account that you're like basically a small planet with a gravity field, and you have to like kind of work within those constraints to kind of get past things.
I like that.
That's my off the cuff idea.
Well, that's a good idea. I like that. All right, so is this me?
Yes, that's you.
Man, you can zoom right up into this.
Yeah. Yeah, you see all the weird artifacts of the program at that point, but yeah.
Okay, so I will go talk to this here cactus.
All right, you go and we're gonna talk to the cactus. What do you say?
Hello.
Hello.
Ah. I'll be like, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
No, I'm a cactus. Good to meet you. How's it going?
What's your name?
Oh, you know, I don't think I've ever had a name. I'm just a cactus.
So how can you talk?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't recall being able to talk always, but I think this is the first conversation I've ever had, to be honest with you. But it just felt natural to start speaking, so I did.
Sweet. Well, welcome to the world of talking.
Hey, thanks. It's pretty fun.
You seen anything cool or interesting going on around here lately?
There's a couple other cactuses over here. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's about it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, remember that time when I was around here and I infiltrated a Nazi base?
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
Did you witness that?
Well, no, not directly. I mean, I don't have eyes. I'm a cactus, but I am, tapped into the root system, if you will, of the desert, and I can, through a network of plant and animal life, I can kind of infer the happenings.
Fascinating. Okay. So, do you? Oh. How far back does that go? Can you infer happenings back decades?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been alive for quite some time, sure.
Do you remember a time when, in this very desert, there was a little shack, and the shack got bombed?
Oh, very well. That was a big. I mean, that was a big vibration. That obviously is a bomb. It went off. I mean, that's the thing that all these nuke testers don't realize, is that they're blowing up all this stuff out here in the desert, and it's I mean, we feel that. I mean, it's a big thing, and it's not fun. So of course I remember that.
Now, do you remember who was in that shack?
The shack?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was you, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was me right before the shack blew up. But what about a few hours before that? Was anyone else in the shack?
Well, someone was. Someone very slippery. Someone who didn't, barely touched the ground. It's very interesting.
Barely touched the ground.
I could sense the mass, but didn't really did not have much of an impact on the soil, on the sand.
Interesting. So then we're talking about someone who might not be fully human, like Lily. Dang it! Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you. And do you know where that person came from before they were in the shack?
I don't know. I mean, kind of felt like kind of materialized near the desert, And
Okay. Well, thank you.
oh yeah.
Epic says, "Oh shoot, Zach's connecting these questions to his theory vid." Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, and also, by the way, just a quick side note on the theory video. So while Zach was making that, I was obviously making screens, but I purposefully did not watch the theory video, mostly to make Zach mad, but also so I wouldn't be influenced. Now I already have who the shadow is, or maybe not, set, but I didn't want to be impacted by the theory at all. So I'll see it after the game is complete.
Okay. Wait, but you've already finished the game, so I mean now you could
I guess I could. Now I'm just doing it out of spite.
Oh, you jerk. Okay, so I'll be like, do you know, like, where is the Nazi base now? I'll ask. Like, from here.
Well, it's no longer a Nazi base. I mean, I thought you took it over for some time, but now, I don't know.
Heck yeah, that's darn straight I did.
There's a bunch of new folks in there. I don't know. They seem much more militaristic, something. Look, I'm a cactus. I don't know what people are, but yeah, they have a different energy about them.
Okay, all right, fair enough. But like, do you know? Can you point me in the direction of that?
Yeah, it's southwest.
Southwest. Okay, thank you. Because I need to take that over.
Yes, well, sounds like a plan.
All right. I will go and talk to this here woman or girl or boy with long hair.
Yes, it is a woman.
Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy. I'm Zach. Came out of a portal. I'm just trying to figure out where I am. I just got back to Earth. You have to forgive me. I'm a bit disoriented, but yeah, I was just wondering if you could tell me where we are.
Oh, yep. Well, we're in the Nevada desert here.
Okay. Cool. All right. And who are you, by the way?
Oh, my name's Dominique.
Dominique, all right. Nice to meet you, Dominique. I'm Zach.
Good to meet you.
Who's this? Who's this guy?
Oh, that's my pal. That's Squawks.
Squawks. Wasn't there a dude named Squawk in Grizel?
Yeah, he was one of your bird-like companions.
Does this guy look like him?
Not really. I mean, he's much smaller.
Yeah.
He's a bird, but other than that, not really.
All right, so then I guess it's just a coincidence. Yeah. All right. I mean, I'll be like, oh, cool. Like, he reminds me of another guy I used to know.
Oh, yeah. A lot of Squawks out there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's right. So, what do you do here?
Well, this is my ranch. I raise horses and, mostly just subsist out here by myself. And, every once and again I'll sell my horse, and that's that's my life. That's my house over here.
Cool. Say, have you heard of a Nazi base anywhere around here, or a former Nazi base?
Sure. It used to be a Nazi base, and then somebody else took it over, and then somebody else after that, and I don't know. I don't keep up with who's ever's stomping around over there, but are not the best neighbors, I will say that.
Alright, well, can you point, like, do you know how far it is? Like, the cactus told me it's like, what he said, southwest?
Southwest, yeah.
Yeah, cactus told me it's southwest, but do you know how far? Like, is it practical for me to walk there?
Oh, I mean, it's possible to walk if you had enough water. Take you about a week.
Oof.
Yeah, got to make sure that you're desert ready. Most folks will die of dehydration long before they reach there, and I'd say about a week for you. You're not like, you don't. No offense, you don't strike me as a desert experience type.
You'd be surprised.
Well,
I seem to end up in deserts a lot more than I would like.
well, it's I like it here, but I understand. It's just for the long hauls when you're camping out and the whole thing. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, I don't suppose. Wait, she has a truck over there. I'm gonna say, hey, I don't suppose you'd be willing to give me a ride in your truck by any chance?
Well, I normally would, but there's two problems with that. One, it's a state fair today, and I got to drive up there to do my business. And number two, the truck's broke.
Oh, well, what's wrong with it?
I don't really know. That's what I need to spend some time today figuring out.
Maybe I can help you. I'm good at figuring out weird problems. Not so much at repairing cars, but you never know. Like, maybe.
Well, I'd be obliged.
All right, let me take a look at this here car.
All right, you take a look, and you pop the hood, and you look inside, and there's no engine.
Oh. I'll say to her, like, well, there's your problem. There's no engine.
Well, hot dang. I could have sworn I had an engine in there just yesterday.
All right, I'll look like under the truck and around it and see if there's, or like in the bed and see if I can see anything.
Yeah, nothing.
Huh.
It's odd. These things start to just end up going missing these days.
Yeah, something's going on. Some weird reality shifting shenanigans. I'm onto that. No, don't worry about it. I'll get it sorted out.
Well, I'll be obliged. I mean, it's a real pain in the neck.
Yeah, that it is. All right. Well, let's go investigate this. That appears to be a well.
That's my drinking well.
Do you mind if I have a drink from it?
Oh, help yourself.
I'll drink some.
It's delicious.
All right. I'll look down into the well. Like, how deep does it go?
It goes pretty deep. I don't know, maybe 20 feet.
I'll dive down into it and swim to the bottom.
Hey, what? You just go all the way to the bottom. It's freezing cold. And you get to the bottom.
Nothing
you're at
there.
The bottom. Yeah.
All right.
Wait, no, there's some pennies.
Oh, sweet. I'll get the pennies.
All right, you get the pennies.
All right, I'll come back up.
All right.
All right, I will say, hey, look, I found some pennies.
Yeah, I was on my wishing well pennies. I'll throw them in there.
All right, save came to before I did that. All right, let's go investigate the horse.
Ah!
Whoops.
You. I knew that was gonna happen at some point. Alright, there we go.
Let's investigate the horse.
Alright, it's just there.
All right, I'm gonna pet it.
He lets you pet him.
I'm gonna say to Dominique, what's his name?
Chester?
Chester. I'll be like, hello, Chester. How's it going? Alright. So at least the horse doesn't talk. I'll go investigate this cactus. And I'll be like, hello, other cactus.
What's up?
Yo. Are you like the other cactus I talked to, connected to the whole root network?
Oh, everyone's tapped into the root network, dude.
Mm-hmm. And then are you aware of what he and I said to each other in that conversation? Like, does that...
I felt all the vibrations, my friend.
Ah. So then, do you have anything to add other than what he already told me?
Oh, man, we're all on the same continuum.
Sweet,
we're
dude.
the same network.
What's your name?
I'm a cactus. I don't have a name.
All right. Well, do you guys have any idea what happened to this fine young lady's engine?
Well, there's been some random disturbances, or like you said, like some reality warping things, and I think things pop in and out of existence at their whim, and I don't know. It's been really messing with the continuum here, and I don't think it's helped that this is kind of this site in particular, like I can feel out through the root network, and it seems to be a nexus of some sort, like it just gets a little more stable the further you get away from this place.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So where exactly? Can you like pinpoint where the epicenter of this is?
I mean, I guess it's Dominique.
Really?
Well, that's my
It's
guess.
Dominique. Like where she's standing, or
no, because when she moves around, I mean, maybe it's just my senses playing with me, but it seems like it moves with her.
Huh. Interesting. Thank you, Cactus. I'm gonna go back to Dominique.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. So, are you an evil extra-dimensional being?
That's a very harsh accusation. Never been called that before. No. I'm a rancher.
Alright, I was just kidding. Sorry. But the reason I ask is because, the cactuses seem to have noticed that you seem to be the epicenter of a weird reality distortion effect that's affecting the whole area, and maybe the reason why your engine went missing.
Oh, the cactuses are trying to blame it on me?
Wait, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's the bird. Maybe it's Squawks.
Squawks? Oh, he's an angel.
Could I hold him?
Oh, if he wants to.
Alright, I'll hold out my hand.
Squawks is like,
Alright. I will take him and walk over to the cactus. I'll be like, thank you. And I'll say to the cactus, now where's the epicenter? Is it with her or is it with me?
well, if I was to judge, I'd say it's still with her. But hey, Squawks.
Okay, I'll take it back. I'll say, okay, no, it's not Squawks, it's you. What about your hat? Do you have anything under the hat?
Oh, I mean, my head and, well, I guess the portal, but that's about it.
What?
Oh, yeah, there's a portal under my hat.
Why is there a portal under your hat?
Yeah, it came with it.
Ma'am. You do understand that is not a usual thing for a hat to come with.
I don't know. I'm a simple woman. I just live out here in the desert, and I came across this hat in a thrift store, and I said, wow, that is one fine hat, and it will do well to block the sun from my eyes. And so I picked it up, and by God, there was a portal in there. And I said, well, you know what? That's okay. Some hats are lined with silk, some are lined with portals, and I just put it on my head and went about my business.
Now, I applaud your chill attitude, but in this case, you may be endangering yourself and your car engines. If you I would recommend you take off the hat at this time because.
You want me to take off my hat?
Yeah.
It's hot.
Well, you can get some water from the well or whatever and, like, put it on your head if you need, but...
Oh, I gotta block the sun somehow. Oh, you're saying I should get a new hat?
I mean, yeah.
Well, guess it would bring my engine back. I don't know what's so weird about it, but here, I'll take it off for you.
Okay.
Takes it off, lays it on the ground, and what you see is this.
Whoa. It's a portal. Okay. I'm going to say, ma'am, I'm going to investigate this portal. I recommend you stay at a safe distance, and from now on, please, make sure to stick to ordinary headwear that does not have any magical or super extra normal stuff on it.
It's a great hat. I'd hate to lose it.
Well, just for the time being, let's just not wear it, all right? Like, maybe, and stay at least, 50 feet away from it. All right.
Okay.
And trust me, I have experience with this stuff. I've dealt with portals before. You don't want them on your head.
Okay, if you say so.
All right, I'm going to, what are these weird lines?
So that's like the portal swirling and around. And this portal looks different from all the other portals you've seen so far. Most of the portals are blue. All the other portals were blue. This one is green, and it seems like you can see a little bit about what is beyond the portal.
Ooh. And what is beyond it?
Well, it's that, whatever that is.
Is it, moving?
The portal is shimmering and warping, but it's not, you're not seeing it move on the other side.
Okay. Does that look like anything? I mean, this looks sort of like the energy thing that we saw before. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything to me. Epic says portals are so common in PCGs. It's more common than a fat guy scream. True.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, I guess I'll stick my face in. What else are you gonna do?
You stick your face in and your whole body gets sucked through them. When you get jettisoned inside. And you see this.
Whoa. Okay. Like lightning?
Yeah, it's like weird colors and dark and strange.
Uh-oh. I wonder if this is the Shadow Realm. Huh. If this is the Shadow Realm, though, then why was the Guardian of the Shadow Realm all like, I'm the Guardian of the Shadow Realm? Why did he say he would let me into the Shadow Realm? Weird. Epic says, does Zach still have his inventory? I mean, yeah. I mean, Epic, do you remember what was in my inventory? Because...
Well, you've got an apple, at least. Which you took from the portal tree.
Yeah. Alright, so, Epic says you had like an E from a dream letter you ripped off, or maybe it was an A. I feel like it would have gone for the E.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you. All right. Well, let's walk down the path.
All right.
Oh yeah, sand sanitizer. I had that as well.
Yes, you have the sand sanitizer. You You did end up using a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how much stuff you have left. Okay. You continue down the path. And as you walk, you see an old, familiar face.
Ruh-roh.
It is a twisted face.
Ruh-roh.
With a twisted hat.
Twisted hat.
And he says, "What? You again? Why?"
Oh, no! Oh! Oh!
You are zapped by the wizard sluice face, and the power from his nose completely transforms you into a snail.
Oh! Sluice face, no, don't do it.
It's already done. You have been catching up to me too much, so I change you into a snail so you'll be slow forever.
What do you mean I've been catching up to you?
You're here, aren't you?
What do you have to do with all this?
Why, I live here.
Wait, are you the shadow?
Am I the shadow? Me? No, I'm not.
Oh, freaking... Listen, Sluice Face. Like, what do you mean? Even like, you don't have anything to do with this scheme that I've been on to.
Absolutely not. I've just been bopping around from place to place, and whenever you come up, by gosh, you make me mad. Remember when you said you didn't believe in magic? Still thrills my frills, and I can't wait for you to suffer as a snail for all eternity.
Too bad you can't make that happen since you don't have any real magic, since magic doesn't exist.
He zaps you again and turns you into an even smaller snail.
I'll be like, yeah, right, that's not real magic. Real magic would be the kind that could turn me into a super powerful, like, ultra human.
Oh, you think I'm that stupid, do you, Zach? You think I, the wizard Sluiceface, would be dumb enough to turn you into a powerful creature that could compromise me? Well, you've got another thing coming. Because actually, that does sound tempting, but instead I'm going to leave. Bye! And he zips away.
Shoot. Epic says, Zach, you should try reflecting the spell back at him. Alright, save game, I'll reflect the spell back at him.
It reflects back at him and hits his hat and twirls back and zaps you into a snail.
Shoot. Alright, I'll say, listen, Sluiceface, I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
I don't have feet. Goodbye.
I think we may just have to find a way to transform ourselves without the assistance of Sluiceface.
You sound so defeated. Oh man.
Alright, so let us proceed.
Alright, you crawl along the path.
Mm-hmm.
A week later, you come across a very peculiar sight.
Oh, what the boyuck? Is that Hans?
I don't know. What is that?
Hello.
Oh, hello! I'm Jaschurgenheimer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hans was the little guy. Schnugenheimer is the big guy.
Yeah. Oh, you don't look so beefy. We've got to pump you up, little man.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we've got to build your muscles, and we've got to work your glutes and your arms and your deltoids and really define everything. Okay, we're going to start with push-ups. Do the push-ups with me. Come on, do the push-up.
I'll try and do a push-up.
You can't, you're a snail. Come on, you've got to do a push-up or you're being lazy.
I say, like, sir, I'm trying, but I can't do a push-up because I'm a snail.
Excuses.
Oh.
You got to do the push-up.
I'll find the strength within me and do the push-up.
You don't have arms.
I'll find a way anyway. I'll push down where arms would be until the arms freaking form.
You're pushing down, but like nothing is happening. It's like, oh, come on, you.
Oh, I'm gonna push with everything I've got.
You're a snail.
Dang it! Oh wait! I can do push-ups with my antennae.
All right, you put your antenna down. Good. Yes, get some push-ups there. Now you must do the chin-ups. Come to the chin-up bar. He has like a chin-up bar, and he's like doing chin-ups. He's like, do the chin-ups with me. You must get your forearms must get huge.
Could you lift me up to the
What are you, freak? Is a wiener? You must do the chin-ups.
I'm too short, sir. I can't reach it.
Excuses on a height. Everyone must jump up to the chin-up bar.
Alright, I'll jump up to it.
You're a snail, you can't jump.
Alright. I will stretch myself up.
You can't stretch, you're a snail.
Alright, I will find the leg of the bar and slither up it.
Alright, a day later you're at the top. Oh, come on, do the chin-ups.
Alright, I'll wrap my face around the bar and pull myself up on it.
Yes, you're doing the chin-ups. Good. Finally, we must do squats.
Alright.
We gotta do squats to get down to the squats. In the squats.
Alright, I will slither down the pole.
Yeah. All this exercise is helping. You're a little faster now.
Oh, sweet. I will like go up onto my tail and sort of like do squats.
It's not strong enough to support your shell.
Ah, shoot. Can I come out of my shell?
Can snails come out of their shell? I thought it's part of them.
I think they can, right? Because they can discard them and find a new. Wait, there's that slugs. Wait, no, slugs don't have
that. You're thinking of not horseshoe crabs, but hermit crabs.
Yeah.
They just find shells and live in them.
Yeah. But snails don't ever come out of their shells.
No, I think that's just part of them. It's like a turtle.
Okay, so I will, Epic says they can only come out of their shell when the environment is warm and moist.
Interesting.
Is the environment warm and moist?
No, it's the Shadow Realm. It's cold and moist.
Oh, so it is the Shadow Realm. Oh, shoot. Okay, alright, I will, welcome back, King Froggy. I will, we're trying to do squats. Alright, I will, like, arch my body so that, like, my antennae are supporting the weight of my shell, while the bottom of my body, the tail, can do squats.
Okay, you support yourself and you're gonna squat and ah, yes, you're doing the squats. Good, we've done the workout. Alright, well, see you later.
Wait, but, sir, can you help me?
Wow, what do you want?
Listen, I've been turned into a snail. I need to get back to being a human.
Well, I'm a bodybuilder. I don't know what from snails.
Well, could you at least get me inside this building over there?
Oh, so I do not go anywhere near that building.
Why not?
It's a nasty building. It's a scary building. I don't like it.
But aren't you so strong you can handle it?
No, it's not about strength in that building. It's about all these other terrible things that make it in your mind and your noodle.
Oh, shoot. Kind of sounds like to me like a chicken.
How dare you? He stamps on you.
Save game. Alright, no, I'll say to him, No excuses, no pain, no gain. For a true workout, you gotta break in.
Ah, yes, you're correct. Unfortunately, it's not a workout. It is a mental slough of manipulation. It is communism of the brain.
So a mental workout.
It is not a workout. It is a terror and a assault.
Okay, but could you just open the door and let me in then?
I cannot open the door. I will not get near it, and they will not let me get any nearer than the door.
They? Who's they?
Oh, I cannot. I've said too much.
Are you working for the Shadow?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I see. So they're watching us right now, are they? Hey, Shadow. How's it going, buddy? I see. I like your realm over here. It's all nicely upkept.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so let's see. What am I gonna? Seems like people are back. People are saying stuff. But anyway, yeah, what am I gonna do? I am going. All right, I'll just try and walk past it and try and go in the door.
Well, you're not at the door. You're still like just on the path.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll be like, well, thanks for the workout, buddy. I'm gonna keep going.
All right, I'll see you later.
See you later. I'm gonna go past him.
All right. A week later.
Freaking A.
You come to a small hut. The door is open.
Okay. I'll go in.
All right. You go inside, and you see this.
What? Let's see. What have we got going on? Oh, wait. Wait. Is that Hat Kid's friend?
It is indeed.
Oh, you guys, that's Hat Kid's friend. Okay, cool. All right, I'll like go up to Hat Kid's friend and I'll be like, help, I'm a snail.
Oh, hey.
Hey, could you help me?
Yeah, what's up?
I got turned into a snail, but I'm a human. I need to turn back. Do you have anything that could help with that?
Well, I got I don't know, sounds like some work of the wizard sleuth face, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got a potion that'll change you back.
Yeah, sweet. Could I have that, please?
Well, it's on the top shelf.
Could you get that, please?
Oh no, it's kind of risky.
How is it risky?
You gotta climb all the way up there, and I don't know, it's pretty risky.
Well, how'd you put it there in the first place?
It was too risky to even get up there. Somebody got it there for me.
Right. Could you just throw me up there then?
No. It's touching a snail. It's pretty risky.
Is it?
It could be. You could be a poison snail.
Oh, sure. I guess that's true. Well, What if I promise not to poison you?
I don't think that's something you can control. It's just part of you.
Okay, well, what if you like rip off a piece of your shirt and pick me up with that?
Having a piece missing from your shirt is pretty risky.
Oh, freaking! Oh my god! People in chat just fighting over how many subs they have. All right. Well, I am going to. Okay, what's the deal with this fruit?
Well, there's some fruit in there.
Hey, buddy. By the way, what's your name?
Well, I don't. Just the hack kid's friend, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like a normal thing a normal person would say.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, how about this? How about this, right? Get this.
Yeah.
Take the fruit out of that bowl over there and use the bowl to pick me up and throw it up into the shelf.
I don't know. Throwing a bowl up on a shelf, I mean, it's pretty risky. Break stuff and crash into things. Well, it's pretty risky.
What about this? Is this flour?
Yeah, it's that folks can't see because of the video.
They can't see?
They can't see that object.
Ah. There we
go. Yeah, it's a big bag of flour.
Okay, I'll say, hey, how about you coat me in flour and pick me up that way? If I was poison, you won't be touching me, you'll be touching the flour.
Yeah, I guess so. It's still kind of risky. It could get, maybe if the flour, poison get through the flour. I don't know. And wouldn't you suffocate?
Would I?
Don't snails breathe through their skin?
Oh shoot, do they? I guess they do. Shoot. Well, listen, it's only for a few seconds. It doesn't matter. I would be able to, as soon as I drink the potion, I'll be better.
I guess. Alright. Well, I was kind of saving that flour for later. Kind of using it up might be pretty risky for my food source.
Wait, what are you saving it for?
Well, when I need to make pancakes.
What else are you going to put in the pancakes?
I'll put some fruit.
Okay. What else?
Just that.
What about the magic potion?
No, I don't want to waste a magic potion in my pancakes.
Well, who are you saving it for?
No one.
What about the cheese? Are you going to put that in pancakes?
Cheese and pancake. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll do that.
Sweet. How are you going to get the cheese?
That's true. It's pretty risky to get up there. I don't know.
Couldn't you just push the table over to where the shelf is and just stand on top of it?
I don't know. The table's pretty heavy.
Oh.
It's gonna be pretty risky because it's gonna scratch the floors.
This guy's freaking insufferable. What's this?
That is 2 boxes. One that says pie and the other that says hi.
Okay. Oh, Epic says there's a small mouse store. You should check it out. Oh, the mouse is by the flower. Oh, so there is a mouse by the flower. Let's go investigate the mouse.
Okay, an hour later you get to the mouse store. Yeah, there's a little hole in the wall.
I'll go in it.
Just saying, going in there is pretty risky.
Thanks for the warning.
pretty risky.
I'll keep going.
Alright, you're in there.
Do I see anything?
It's dark, but your snail senses are like, okay, you're in there, and there's like, you sense that there's probably a mouse somewhere in here, but that you're kind of inside the walls now, and there's just like, you know, a couple inches of space that you've got like all up and down the wall.
Okay, can I climb up behind the wall to the shelf?
Yeah, you can stick to the wall and just go on the inside there and work your way up. But the mouse kind of hears you and starts skittering towards you to investigate, and it's kind of...
I'll be like, yo!
He's like kind of on guard.
I'll be like, hey buddy, I'm no threat. I'm just trying to get a magic potion.
Hungry. I'm kind of creeping towards you.
I'll be like, hey, you want a meal? He's pointing at me. I'll be like, no, not me. See, there's like, if you leave me alone, I will get you some cheese.
Jason. Cheese?
Yeah, I can get cheese. I know where there's cheese. I can get cheese. Leave me alone. I will bring you the cheese.
2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes it is. I will crawl up. I'll keep crawling and get up to there.
Okay, you get up, but like you're behind the wall, but you're still on the other side of the wall.
Okay, save game. So before I enter the mouse hole, can't I just can't I just crawl up the outside of the wall?
Well, you try, but the heat from the fire makes the stone and the wood too hot for your little snail body, and you roast.
Shoot. What if I go all the way over here?
You can get up there, but then when you get over on the outside of the wall, you still get toasted.
Save game. So wait, the mouse that's chasing me, is it the same as this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Chad is asking if it's Super Mouse. But, you know, I don't know, not every mouse is Super Mouse, you know? There's like more than one mouse in the world. You guys.
The caped mouse.
Is it Super Mouse?
He's not wearing a cape.
Okay.
He's not saving anybody.
All right. Can I crawl up onto the table?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll get up onto the table and I'll get into the bowl of fruit.
All right.
Huh. Okay, so maybe I'll talk to Hat Kid's friend again, and I'll be like, "Hey, Hat Kid's friend, what if you took the chair, you picked it up, and you put it down near the shelf, and you stood on the chair, and you reached and got the magic potion?"
Oh no, standing on furniture is pretty risky. I could fall and break my neck.
That seems unlikely.
Still pretty risky. It's not designed for that.
Well, what if you took I don't know. What if you took the chair and like smacked one of these supports of the shelf?
Oh, just break the shelf is really risky.
Oh, shoot. Well, would it be risky for you to hand me a piece of fruit?
No.
Could you hand me a piece of fruit, please?
Alright. Takes a berry, gives it to you.
Okay, thank you. I will go take the fruit into the mouse hole and offer it to the mouse.
The mouse eats the berry.
I'll say thank you. Like, hey, like that? There's... Yeah, that's right. There's more where that came from. If you help me out. Yeah. I need a way to get to the top of that shelf. Can you help me out there?
Scurries help me. Cheese.
Yeah, there's cheese for you. If you help me, you can have the cheese.
He like kind of sees like some wood that's a little bit rotted. Kind of scrabbles at it a little bit and gnaws at it.
I'll climb up to where he is so I can.
Yeah. It's too dry.
Maybe if I get my body on it, I'll wet it.
You crawl across it and you wet it, and he rips it open a little bit of a hole, and it's like he's like kind of putting his only his paw in, but you could fit through.
Sweet. I'll be like, all right, I will go through, and I will get you some cheese. Cheese. All right, I'll go through the hole.
Okay. You're there.
Woo! I'm on the shelf.
It's a little warm, so you should act quickly.
I'll drink the magic potion.
Alright, well, you have to get up, you crawl up the magic potion, you push off the stopper, and you fall into the liquid, absorbing it through your skin, and you burst through the bottle as of your past self, smashing the shelf, and everything collapses down on top of the Hat Kid's friend who's like, oh! And he like tries to say, it's so risky! And he like runs away. And everything's on the ground.
Woo! Okay, well, first of all, I will break off a piece of cheese and throw it into the mouse hole.
Mouse like,
heck yeah. All right, now let's investigate this him and pie, or high and pie.
Yeah, they're just like two boxes. One says high, one says pie.
Sweet. I will open them and see what's in them.
So the one that says pie has a little fruit pie inside.
Oh, sweet.
And yeah, it's printed into the top. It says 3.12. The beginning of pie is. It might be 3.14.
3.15.
3.15. Never mind. 3.15.
Okay.
And then high is another box similar, and you open it up, and it's like one of those birthday streamers that pop out and it goes and like little glitter falls down from the sky.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it was. It's 3.14.
Ah, dang it. Ah, yeah, wow. Where's my hint today? Oh, because I got the digits mixed up. Because it's 3.141592653572, you know, yada yada.
Oh, God. Yeah. I never got past the first 3, and didn't even get those right the first time. 3.14.
Yes.
Thank you, King Froggy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, I'll eat some fruit.
It's good.
Okay, I'll investigate the fire.
It's a nice fire. Well stoked.
Okay. I'll eat some cheese.
It's good cheese. The mouse is a little pissed that you're eating it.
So one is pie and the other's high. And the high is just like birthday streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have anything on top of the box? Like the first one had 3.14?
No.
Anything special about the fire?
No.
I'm going to toss both high and pie into the fire. Safe game. I'm going to eat the pie.
It's good.
Safe game. I'm going to, like, I'll go outside the house.
All right. You want to continue on the trail?
I do indeed.
All right. I'm gonna show you this next screen, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. But what's gonna happen? You continue on for a regular amount of time because you're a human now, and you get right up to the castle that you saw in the distance. And when you saw it in the distance, there was this big drawbridge that led to the door. And as you approach, it goes and it absorbs into nothingness. And there's no drawbridge now to the door. It's just... And the door melts away. And there's just this moat.
Whoa.
And you come to the side of the castle. And you see... this.
What? 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 Okay, is that Ari?
That is Ari.
Oh, freaking Ari. Oh, man.
You're like, hey, dude.
Yo. How's it going, dude?
Chillin'.
Cool. What are you doing in,
We'll use that. We're right back.
Okay. Epic says, want to watch the 2-minute Genkiss Theory vid while he's going to the bathroom? I don't know. He's probably going to be back before then. King Fargay says you should have taken the pie and high boxes with you. I did. Didn't I? Yeah, what else did chat say? Let's go back a bit. Fighting over. Try taking the power of Yashnugenheimer and put it into the sand anatizer and give it to yourself. Interesting. Too late to try that, but I guess not really. I could just save game and go back and try it, but I don't know. Epic says I sent you some screens of my new PCG in Discord. Cool. I'll check it. Whoops. Oh, PCG theory. Was Genkiss really in his stasis field this whole time? Oh, that's epic. I really want to see that video, but not right now. Just streaming. Oh wait, it says it's waiting for you. No sound. Alright, we're going back. Oh, new PCG. Oh, cool. It's that guy. I know him, but do I know his name? No. Anyway, there's like a Croden thing is like shooting a laser or something at him. Or it could just be a light. I think it's just a light. Over here in the background, this appears to be the Croden Capitol building with all the spikes on the side of it, and he's standing on top of a building over here. That's really cool. I know it's the same, but like, there's other stuff here. Like there's graffiti that wasn't there before. And interesting. Yo. Oh shit. Yo. Epic is just showing some screens of a PCG he's making.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a tower event over there. Dang.
Ooh.
From my old sketchbooks I used to draw.
Nice.
But yeah. Anyway, that looks awesome. Let's get back to the paper computer Fuego, as it were. King Froggy says, "Tell Chris who Gumbo is for real, for real." Yo, Gumbo is like this like mouse dude in PCGs. They already did it.
I think I saw that. He's like this mouse, and he's got a nemesis, Carrot Head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He does have a nemesis, Carrot Head.
There you go.
And then one time he fought somebody who was even worse, who was like, you know, I think his name was like Carrot God or something.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Alright, so be like, yo, Ari, so like, what's going on? Why are you here in the Shadow Realm?
I don't know. I just showed up.
Sweet, so you want to help me beat up the Shadow?
Yeah, I can't really help.
Why not?
I'm not really here.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm not really here.
In what sense? Like, is this a hologram of you?
No, I'm like here, but like not really, you know?
Could you be a bit more specific?
Like I can't do anything because I'm not really me.
Then who are you?
Guess I'm kinda Chris.
What? Well, what, you're Chris?
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing? Why are you pretending to be Ari?
No, I'm Ari, but like not really.
So like, what do you mean you're Chris?
Like, I don't know. I'm not fully Ari, you know.
I'm gonna go over to him and like poke him.
I feel like Ari. Like, hey.
Alright, so yeah, Ari. Wait, is this like a you know, fourth wall breaking like Ari? Is he like aware that he's in a PCG? I'll be like, hey Ari, are you like some sort of a fourth wall breaking Ari? Are you like aware that we're in a TV show or some such or whatever it is that we're in?
I don't know. I'm just not, you know. I guess I'm just not fully me.
Okay, so the percentage that is not you, what is that? Oh, you already said that's Chris, right?
Yeah, that's Chris.
So, like, what percentage would you say is you and what percentage is Chris?
Well, visually I'm Ari, but like...
Clearly.
I'm not fully inhabited by myself.
So you're visually Ari, but you're inhabited by Chris.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so that brings us back to stop being a putz. Get out of here, Chris.
Alright.
Like, let Ari, like, uninhabit Ari. Let him be free.
He no longer responds.
Hey, get back here.
You said get Chris out.
Yeah, but wait. So you're saying that without Chris, there's nothing left. It's just like an empty shell.
Yeah.
Well then, Chris, stop. Why you look like Ari? Stop being a putz. Epic says, is this connected to Squid Town? Ari turned evil in that game? I don't know about that. I feel like this feels like a whole different breed of Ari. I'm gonna be like, all right, well, if you're Chris, then help me.
Nah, that's not. Can't do that, you know.
Why not?
It's just not possible with the thing. By the way, the other guy over there is just like giggling this whole time, like, ha ha ha! You can't solve the puzzle. You can't solve the puzzle.
Hey! I can perfectly well solve the puzzle. I'm just choosing to mess around with this guy over here.
Oh, sure, we all buy that.
Who are you anyway?
I'm Cacklebox from the Gnome Zone.
Cacklebox? From the Gnome Zone?
That's right.
That's a new character, isn't it?
Yahee!
Alright, I'll be like, Cacklebox. Would you help me?
Absolutely not! You can't solve the puzzle! You can't solve the puzzle!
What puzzle?
It's so obvious. It's so embarrassing that you can't figure it out!
I'm gonna grab his hat.
Whoop! And he like zips away really quick, like unnaturally quick, like, you can't catch me.
I'll say, why are you only wearing one shoe?
I'm Cacklebox from the Gnome Zone. I wear one shoe.
Okay, cool. All right, what's going on over here?
So that is the castle moat,
and
part of the castle, and you can see at the top here, that there's like a space where there's like a like almost like a cup, like where there's a round, or there's kind of ramparts-ish. I mean, it's like a weird structure, but it's like around that, and but like like kind of smooth sides, and then at the end where you can see at the side, you see a little door, and it's not like a closed door; it's like an open archway that leads down into the castle stairs.
Sweet. Epic says maybe launch yourself on the teeter-totter or launch Ari. Teeter-totter? Interesting. I would have called that a seesaw.
Yes, in different parts of the world it's called, or country as well. Like it's teeter-totter or seesaw. Similar with sneakers and tennis shoes.
True.
Most of the United States calls them tennis shoes, while the Northeast, most of the Northeast calls it sneakers.
That's so weird. Well, like, to me, tennis shoes is a different thing.
Yeah, it's a tennis shoe. Yeah, I don't know.
There's like sneakers and then there's tennis. I don't know, but also like remote control versus channel changer. Ari always used to say channel changer.
Channel changer, remote control. Also, clicker.
Yeah, true. King Froggy says, "What are tennis shoes? They're like shoes you wear when you're playing tennis."
They're, well, what we know as, I don't know if you know it as sneakers, but also in some parts of the country, or like I think near Chicago, it's gym shoes.
Gym shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
So like it would be like a Nike, Air Jordans are a type of tennis shoe, even though they're basketball shoes, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that would be under tennis shoes.
All right. Epic says I call it the clicker of death.
Yeah. It's a good way to call it, yeah.
King Froggy says y'all play like Epic said people from Canada wouldn't understand Froggy. And Froggy says, y'all play hockey on grass. Anyway, alright. Let's put Ari on the teeter-totter.
I can't move.
I'm gonna push him.
He doesn't move.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Nothing happens. He's like, I'm not really here.
I'll climb up onto him, onto like his shoulders.
Okay, you kind of sit there.
Alright, I will stand on his shoulders and see if I can see any further.
No, it's about, it's a little bit higher, but like you can see like a little bit further down the staircase on the archway at the top of the castle, but it's pretty much just more stairs.
Alright, I'll get onto the high end of the teeter-totter.
Alright, you come down and now it's at the bottom.
I need somebody else to be on the other side. I'll be like, hey, Cankersaur, whatever your name is.
Damn it. It's Cacklebox!
Yeah, whatever. Listen, you want to prove I can't solve this puzzle?
I'll never help. You can solve the puzzle. You can solve the puzzle. It's so obvious.
Sure it is. Sure it is, buddy. You're making it up.
Oh, I know it. I do.
Yeah. You don't even know the first thing about it. You don't even know, like, what it's called.
Oh, it's the Ari Teeter-Totter puzzle.
The Ari Teeter-Totter puzzle?
Yep.
Why would it be called that if it didn't involve Ari?
It does! You're just stupid!
Thank you. That was very helpful. Let's go talk to Ari. I'll be like, Epic says, wait, why is Cacklebox upside down? Maybe flip your view at Cackle's view? Interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Whee!
What do you think?
Can I just, like, walk in here?
No.
Shoot. Why not?
Because only our perspective changed.
In the game, I will stand on my head.
Things woke upside down.
I will handstand over on into there.
What time is it?
It is 10.
It is 10. Alright. I'll say it works.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You handstand into by flipping your perspective, and Cacklebox is like, kinda solved it. Bye!
Freaking Cacklebox from the No Zone.
Well, now you walk down the staircase deep into the depths of the castle, and it gets dark, and everything's washed of color. You just see blue everywhere. And you come out into this.
Oh no, it's a maze screen. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, is that a fig? That's a fig. Is that a fig?
That's a fig.
That's a fig! Where am I? Ah, thank you.
Actually, they can't see that.
So what was the solution supposed to be to the last puzzle?
Can you raise this so you can see the whole thing? Yeah. Oh, the solution to the last puzzle, I guess, since I checked the time, it was supposed to be that you have to actually call Ari.
Oh.
And you have to get him to do things.
Yeah. Oh. Well. If I knew that, I would have called Ari.
Yeah, well.
Like, that would have been unfortunate if, like, I tried that and
it wasn't the solution.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, oh, man, it's going to be hard to, like, communicate that, and then, like, the longer it takes, like, the later it's going to get on, like, a work night for you to just, like, randomly call Ari.
Yeah.
You know, so, I don't know.
Freaking Ari. Alright, well. Let's do this. So let's see. Alright, let's go check out this balloon dude over here.
Alright, you go over there and he's like...
Wait, hey buddy. Alright, I'll grab him.
Pop! You explode.
Save game. Okay, let's go over here and see what's over there.
Alright, it's just like this kind of whooshing energy around you.
I'll jump into it.
You are sliced into a million pieces.
Save game. Alright, let's go this way.
Okay. Okay, there's like a strong wind here. Alright. Kind of sucked along this passage. It's like...
Sweet, let's go along with it.
Okay, you go... And you're like over here.
I'm like over... Wait, where?
You're like in there. This kink.
In this kink?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's walk out through here.
Okay, you squeeze through this spot. And you get over there. Yeah, excess. And you meet this guy.
I'll be like, yo.
Hello.
I'm Zach. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
My name's Ralph.
Hi, Ralph. Where are we?
Oh, we're deep inside the castle, my friend.
Ah, sweet. Do you work for the Shadow?
You could say that.
Oh, sweet. Aren't you concerned with his evil actions, though? Doesn't that, like, bother your sense of ethics?
Nah, not at all.
Nah.
It pays me well.
Ah. Pays you well. Interesting. So if someone were to pay you better, you would work for that person instead.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the Shadow's pretty vindictive.
Sweet. So, what would you say if I were to tell you that I'm, Zach, the arch nemesis of the Shadow, who's going to bring him down?
Oh yeah, no, I know who you are. Yeah, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. How are the conditions here? Like, is it a good job?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got dental and
nice.
Good benefits. Otherwise, I get discounts in the store. In Mercado.
That's a handy.
Yeah, I got a 20% discount on Mercado.
Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
What are your duties?
Oh yeah, well I'm just supposed to stand here and just kind of waylay you with meaningless conversation for as long as possible.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you're doing a good job then.
Yeah. I figure as long as I just kind of keep expositoring, and just kind of let my colleagues give as much time as possible to kind of lay traps and whatnot. I'm making my paycheck.
Well, you can tell the Shadow. Like, I'll give them all the time they need. I want to conquer your traps at their best.
Listen, do what you want to do, and it just looks good on my yearly report. The longer I keep you here, so
Sweet.
Yeah.
This is a win-win, right? High five, buddy.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah. All right. So, hey, could you give me directions to the way out of here?
Oh yeah, you just go straight down past the water there.
Oh, sweet, thanks, dude. I'll be like, by the way, just for just for like detail oriented purposes, do you like formally like are you formally like part of the company, or are you part of a different organization within the Shadow Alliance, or
No,
what is your?
I am a company man. I work directly for the company, although we do have some contract. It's a massive corporate network, so of course we do have contractors, subcontractors, and allied organizations and whatnot. And there's a couple that are in the process of mergers and acquisitions. So they're coming into the fold, but legally they're not. Anyway, it's a complicated story here. But no, I am personally fully company.
All right, sweet. So, does the company now operate out of the Shadow Realm?
Well, that's the seat. I mean, you could call it corporate headquarters. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, we the network is so vast. It's really just the figurehead, because that's where the Shadow's from, the Shadow Realm, the Shadow.
Oh, but he's from here.
I mean, sure, yes. But it's really, the operations are so vast. I mean, you can't really call any one place really the head. It's an octopus, really.
Right. Wow, that's fat. Like, I'd always figured that the company came from Earth. Like, because I'm from Earth, you see. Like, I've been fighting them on Earth, like, the whole time.
Well, the company was from Earth and did come from Earth, but, and I don't want to tip my hand too much, and I'm going to be careful about what I can and cannot say. I've read the documentation very clearly, but I will say that I am authorized to tell you that, the Shadow did take over the company at a certain point, and that was his merger.
So he didn't create it. I thought he created it.
Well, you could say that he did create the company in the Shadow Realm, but then kind of took over the company in Earth.
So wait, there was two different companies?
Well, at one time before the merger, yes.
Interesting.
I mean, the Shadow Realm is in its way an echo of Earth.
Is it? Interesting.
I mean, in its way.
Yeah, tell me more about this Shadow Realm. Like, what is the deal with this place? It's an echo of Earth. Is it like a planet? Like,
well, it's a whole dimension.
But I mean, like, within that dimension, like, are we standing on a planet right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're standing on the echo of Earth.
Okay.
It's the shadow of Earth, I'd say. It's not a one-to-one for sure. It's just it's got its own little. Look, it's its own thing. I mean, I'm from Des Moines myself, but
Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines, Iowa, and there's nothing like that here. But you know what? You get used to it. It's a cool vibe. There's a lot of fun times you can have out here.
Okay, so wait, let me see if I got this straight. So he first founded it. He founded the company in the Shadow Realm. Then, he went into our Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And he founded the company there also. Or no, there was already a company there. But
yeah,
I mean,
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like with the Shadow Realm and, your realm, our realm, I guess, they echo each other. So the fact that the Shadow created the company here, maybe that influenced Earth to create a company. And it's in a similar mold, I suppose, or maybe it was vice versa. Who can tell? But really, the Shadow is the driving force here. Whether he's the originator or not, he's a strong CEO.
Interesting. Okay, so. Like, man, this is really good exposition. You're doing your job really well. Thank you.
I'm just giving my colleagues every opportunity to set traps. So that's, that's what I'm here for.
This is well worth like a whole lot of traps. Like I will happily go through all those traps. But yeah, listen. Like, okay, so then does that mean that the shadow then is does that mean that he is like if the Earth is an echo, if the Earth and the shadow realm are echoes of each other, then is the shadow the counterpart of somebody from Earth?
That's a great question, and that's something that I can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, I can't neither confirm nor deny my knowledge of that. So, that is but that's an interesting question.
If that were to be the case, who would it be?
Well, I can't neither confirm nor deny any such anything.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, one thing I'm confused about is that because I've been to the 1940s, right? Like you probably know about that.
Sure.
But
I've read the file.
yeah. And when I was there, right? See, because there was this guy, I was briefed by my military general there, and he told me that this guy, the Shadow, created a machine called the Nazi machine and sold it to the Nazis, right?
Oh yeah.
Now, is that guy, the Shadow who sold the Nazi machine to the Nazis, is that the same Shadow that you're...
Oh, 100%, yes.
So he first, our sort of Shadow chronology is that he was first, he came into existence here in the Shadow Realm. Then he crossed into my world in the 1940s, created the Nazi machine there, sold it to the Nazis, and then I guess after that he took over the company here at some point?
Yes, I mean, I think, the company was in existence prior to the Second World War in our world, and they were not as powerful or influential, but definitely building and whatnot. But when the Shadow came over, it was brought over some very surprising and advanced technology, which was able to kind of kickstart his endeavors over there and on the universe, and was able to kind of merge with the other half of the company.
Fascinating. So actually, he didn't create the company, at least not in our world. He created the company in the Shadow Realm, and there was already a pre-existing company in our world, and he...
Well, it was, again, it could have been an echo, who knows, if he started, what he
which
did
one
in the
really
Shadow
started
Realm,
first,
but,
right?
Influenced by, but the Shadow has merged both of those corporate entities, the ultimate merger and acquisition.
The merger of two alternate universe equivalents of each other into one corporation.
That's right, yeah, and we do have extensive operations.
Now here's a weird question for you. What does your company do? Like what do you sell?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, we're in pretty much everything, to be honest with you. I mean, we do everything from light bulbs to arms manufacturing. We do widgets. We do sprockets. We do Crisco.
Okay.
We do, secrets.
Secrets, okay.
We do the brisk business in plutonium. Lots of baking soda.
Baking soda, okay.
You'd be surprised how the baking soda, the applications of baking soda across the multiverse is very, very useful. Stocks and bonds, of course.
All right.
We do a lot of portfolios.
You sure get yourself out there.
Private prisons.
All right. A private prison.
Yeah, we do a lot of that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me ask you: if you're selling all that stuff, why all the evil nonsense? Why not just sell baking soda and stocks and bonds and whatever? Why you gotta try and take over the world. Like, what's the deal with that?
Well, look. Again, I can either confirm or deny our mission statement, but all I will say, and what I am authorized to say, is that all the direction comes straight from the top. So we're just we follow the vision.
What is the vision?
Well, the vision is passed down from the top in no uncertain terms.
And I guess I'm not gonna find out what that is from you.
Well, it's just we don't even know half the time until right when it's happening. So, but it's better that way. Keeps our competitors on their toes.
Okay. Do you know? Are you authorized to tell me who founded the company on my side of the world?
Who founded the company on your side of the world?
In my realm, I mean.
In your realm. Well, that would be the rich man.
The rich man?
Yeah.
Who's the rich man?
Well, I believe you know his son.
Wait, you're not telling me it's the rich kid's father?
That would be the rich kid's father, sir.
The rich kid's father founded the company.
Well,
or at least
in the realm, and also with his two partners, of course.
Who were his two partners?
Well, one is shrouded in shadow and mystery.
Okay. Oh, is that the shadow?
No.
Oh, okay.
And the other, I'm not at liberty to say.
Freaking. All right. Epic says, remember pinch back the life and times with crab on the stick? I said the rich kid founded the company or something. Was I kind of correct all the time? I mean, I guess. You were close at least. It's not him exactly. That freaking rich kid, I have to beat him up now. Even though it's not his fault, it's his dad, but like... Anyway, okay. Okay, so, Epic says that's before I knew who the Shadow was. I was so bad at canon back then. Ah.
No.
Okay, so this is gold. We're finding out everything. All right, buddy. So, what was your name again?
Ralph.
Ralph, right? Thank you, Ralph. So what's the deal with Zuvak? You guys built Zuvak, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So why?
We're experimenting with artificial intelligence, and we succeeded. Another healthy market to exploit, and also, as I recall, some of the, a lot of the direction we don't have on the ground. We're just implementers, and so the rich man, he's the foothold here, and really a steadfast person. But honestly, the least enigmatic of this trio, and I have my suspicions that a lot of the dictates came from the others.
The others?
Well, the person shrouded in mystery, and the person that I cannot divulge.
Okay. All right. So now that the two have merged, what is the power dynamic here, right? Like you've got the Shadow, and you've got these other three people who founded the company on our side of the world. Like, who's in charge between them?
Well, all I can say about our internal structure at this time is that I get my orders directly from the Shadow.
Directly from the Shadow?
That's right.
Oh, so you're up there.
Correct.
Oh, dang, nice. Good for you, man.
Thank you. He values my insight and my service. I've been lucky to serve the Shadow and the company overall for many, many decades.
Decades?
Decades.
How long have you been serving the company?
I was one of the first hires on the company on Earth.
Really?
That's right.
Oh, you're like, what year was that?
That was 1912.
Whew. Well, you're looking good for for your age.
Well, it's good to be close with the Shadow.
Interesting. Okay. Well, you were one of the first hires. Your name is Ralph. What did you do before you worked for the company?
Well, I was straight out of MIT. And that was my first job.
Oh? What did you study at MIT?
I studied fluid dynamics.
Fluid dynamics? And why did the company hire you based on that?
Well, they were interested in hydraulics at the time.
Oh, what for?
Well, I wasn't sure then, but I believe it was for robotic pistons for killer robots.
Ah, like the Nazi machine.
I believe so.
I see. Epic says, Zach, stay at this for 24 more hours. Chris will get so sleepy that he will just tell you who the Shadow is. I like this plan.
I'm gonna have to tap out at some point so I don't give up the ghost.
Epic says, wait, so his name is Ralph, right? Yeah, right? Yeah.
That's correct.
So, okay, hold on. So then the company probably would have been founded in other worlds as well, right? Is it just the Shadow Realm and Earth, or was it also separately founded on other universes also?
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I like your line of thinking.
Cause I seem to recall Zuvak said something about, like, when I first went to Grizel, I seem to hear like Zuvak said something about there being equivalents of the people who work in the company. So, like, does the company exist in Grizel?
Grizel is an interesting realm. The company just might exist there. We just might have a branch.
Okay. Epic says he's drawing a better picture of Ralph. All right. What else can I extract from this guy? All right, like Ralph. Okay, so what is the Shadow Realm? I know you said it's like a shadow of Earth or something, like a reflection or whatever, but I don't know. What's the deal with it? Is it like is it different? Is it just another random universe where the Shadow happens to have started, or is there something like special about it? Like, are the physics different here? Is there a different energy to the realm or whatever? Like, well, what's the deal with it?
Well, it's not so much different other than the fact that the Shadow exerts an inordinate amount of influence to be able to reshape it to his whim.
Oh. So he has... So this, like, may have started as just an ordinary universe, but then the Shadow totally reshaped it.
As much as it is, but when I was saying about mergers and acquisitions, I mean, that's what this Shadow Realm is all about. He's combining from all over to make it what he wants, and that's the real power of not only the Shadow, but the company.
Mergers, you say?
Yes, sirree.
So could this be like? Are you suggesting that like maybe the Shadow Realm has been built out of multiple universes that have been merged together?
Well, I'm no astrophysicist, but perhaps. I don't know the Shadow's origin. He is a good friend to have, but we don't necessarily have dinner.
I see. Well, wait, is that the Shadow's plan for Earth? Like, does he want to merge my Earth into his universe?
Well, you may be seeing some of the effects of that already.
Things are getting a bit weird on my Earth.
You're seeing a lot of combinations, subtractions, mergings.
You might say that, yeah.
Yep. And the Shadow's doing the Shadow thing.
Alright. Epic is leaving. Have a good night, Epic. Thanks so much for joining.
Yeah.
Here's his drawing of Ralph.
Yes!
Let's show it.
That is incredible.
Oh, man.
That is exactly how I pictured him.
Oh, my God. That is awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, hey, check it out. It's Ginkus on his hat.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I am getting sleepy. I do have to work in the morning. I know you're trying to get as much time in for this game as possible, but we may have time to play a little bit tomorrow.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do before we finish up?
Sylvia says, wow, you still at it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dang. I guess we can call it a day for the game.
I think this was a very productive session. You beat a lot more screens than I thought you would.
Damn straight I did. But you have successfully found the only way to slow me down by putting lore dumps in my way. And if they openly tell me I'm giving them time to put traps, I don't even care.
I know. It's incredible.
Yep. Oh my God. So Lisa Zach didn't beat it in one night. How many screens? Yeah, how many screens did I beat?
Yeah, let's see. So you're still in the middle of this one, but let's see. You won. So this was the one with. So this is the one with Ari.
Oh, it's
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Some of these are cinematic screens. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 screens.
Whew.
That is about. That's the amount of screens I made one day.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
The amount of screens that we played here is, that's what that is.
You doubted my ability.
Waiting in 2 minutes a screen. Then you would have been done in an hour and a half. An hour and 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, maybe I would have if not for Ralph.
Yeah. You're so mad at Ralph. Come on, Ralph's great.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
You love Ralph.
I do. He's so helpful. He gives so much information.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, this was great. I'm glad that we were finally able to play again.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
And thanks, everyone, for hanging out for the long haul. And, yeah, we'll do it again hopefully tomorrow real quick. We'll see. But other than that, it's real soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah, and PCG later.
Hey, come back. Oh, man. I should probably end the stream, shouldn't I?
Yep.
Or I could just leave it going all night staring at my door.
That would be unhinged.
Yeah. Night, folks. BCG later.